Rumi,
Rumi!
I miss you.
It's only been 3 days.
This has now been captured forever. Good job. But yeah, you wrapped up the little epilogue thing of London Adventures. So now it's a brand new day in a brand new place.
Coming to you live from the basement of a haunted theater.
Yay!
You're very in character.
My favorite.
I like, this is called method acting? Gosh, guys.
Method barding. With the kazoos and everything.
Like,
Yeah, well, I left the kazoo at the house, so unfortunately no kazoo action today.
Are you stronger with method acting? Because I can't open this pickled beach jar. I'm struggling.
I'm sending you my best bardic inspiration.
Channel your inner Aiden.
You did
with
it.
all of his abs.
Like, right as you said, I'm sending you this, I was like, oh fuck, I hear the pop. Thank you.
How many abs does he have?
I was about to say, if you still can't get it, you can take a butter knife and hit like the handle part around the top of the jar, and sometimes that helps me.
Oh, that's so
It,
smart.
like,
I'm keeping
loosens
that
it up.
noted. I'm so excited. I'm living the I eat this veggie life. Unless apparently, you know, the fucking technicalities there is. When I saw that, I was like, shit. Homie was just like, yeah, I eat meat, and I'm like, oh shit.
Channel your inner beefy anise.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Just
Taco Bell's around in 2005. Absolutely around in 2005, right?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's been around
when
a long
Derek
time.
Takes them to America.
That's dangerous. That's like con saves, kind of dangerous.
I don't remember seeing a Taco Bell anywhere in Edwinstowe when I looked around the Google Maps. So you might be out of luck there.
It's gonna be the America trip, and it's gonna be their bromance arc.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Look, you do what you want to do during your downtime. Speaking of,
but how would you get to America? Teleporting, I guess.
Absolutely.
Probably.
Baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with your end of things.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah. It's a horse.
It's true.
Hey, he's actually clothed right now, so
even better.
Yeah.
I don't know that I have that picture handy, so this is what we get.
I'm pretty sure I sent you that one.
I'm sure you did, because I used it in the background thing. I just can't find it in
Well, not
here.
that one. He's actually not wearing that right now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the other one.
Let's advance that clock. So.
Oh my gosh, Thursday.
It's true. It is in fact become Thursday. Yeah, so we're gonna start with your end of things, since we kind of gloss over that the last few sessions. How did your morning start?
Pretty dang early, actually. So he wakes up, he's got this routine where he has to go over and do like his morning lessons with Yer, spend time with her, pray her up, you know, get himself ready speaking, which I gotta go into my spells. I gotta make sure everything was correct in there.
Get all those spells prepped.
Later. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because he has to spend like what, like an hour or so, just, you know, on his prayers and stuff. So it's mostly he spends the morning with Yer, and then once that's set, he's gonna try and sneak out to his grove first.
Okay.
And then go and sneak to Annis and Penelope.
Okay. So in that case, it's probably earlier than what I have on the clock right now, based on how early your day starts. Yeah.
Like he wakes up around like booty o'clock generally for that. And now, to be fair, he did kind of get back a little late last night. He's probably a little groggy.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, he's spending time with the blights and his favorite little corrupted plants.
That's true. So you're checking in on those first?
He's gonna do that afterwards, because he was there like not long ago.
Okay, so you wake up, you go through your morning routine, then you you successfully do all of that. Nothing jumps out and eats you. Go team.
Yay!
Following all of
Okay.
that, you are now free to sneak about. Just for the purposes of making sure that we're covering everything correctly, I'm going to assume that you've got all of your inventory stuff with you.
Yeah, like he would have his
Like, I don't know how much you
saddlebags.
carry around on a regular basis, so you're welcome to label things accordingly.
He tends to carry it all in the bags, so like it's kind of like think one on each side.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he would take it with him just because he's not trying to like this is gonna be like the big event, and he wants to make sure he's got shit on him. He's got a lot of things he's taking.
Okay.
He will go back to the blights before he heads out, and he's gonna talk to them for a bit because we've established that they know common and they can doodle in the ground with their hands or shake their heads because he tends to do like yes or no questions to make it easier.
Yeah, they can give you very basic responses, but they can't speak.
Yeah. So he kind of looks at them. Did we ever establish like the one that did all the talking when they first interacted with kind of like the leader of the blights?
They don't really have a leader, but that one kind
Well,
of ended up being the de facto question
like the
answer.
face, yeah.
It's by virtue of like if you have a crowd of people, but you walk up to one of them and ask questions, other people are happy to like let that person answer, whether or not that person is actually the leader.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of what they got there. They're not a super organized group. They are a bunch of clans.
Okay. So I was just kind of like, hey, so here's where I'm going. I'm gonna be away for a little bit. At least maybe like 2-3 days. I'm not quite sure how long this is gonna last. However, it's going to be a super large druid meeting.
You see them bristle at the mention of druids.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah,
So
they're like excited little Furbies.
yeah, so that's important for you and me. I actually wanted to bring up about your druid to them and kind of everything that's going on. I also want them to understand that there are blights out there that are very sweet like you are, aka like, there's 20 of you, and I want to make sure you all receive the best care. I want them to come into this with an open mind and show them, that there's more than they normally see. I was wondering if I could take little Juniper with me and show them how cute she is. Give her an experience, kind of like a fun day out. I've got the bags of soil right here that Annis made prior that have the really nice worms, so I know she won't be hungry. But it's up to you all, as this is your family. So,
Okay.
yay or nay. If you have any concerns, let me know with a little gist.
Yeah, so where they are now, are they actually planted properly or are they still in planters?
Yeah, I went ahead and planted them. Little Juniper would be the only one that he'd kind of like gently help bring out and then re-put her in the little like bag for her roots.
Okay. Well then, yeah. They don't seem to take any issue with that. They kind of lean away from Juniper so that it's clear that Juniper is available for retrieving. You also can tell that now that they've been in nicer soil for a few days, they're looking a little healthier.
I was gonna say, yeah, they're right around because the grove has a big pond like in the middle of it, and it's kind of surrounded by lush greenery, a little like waterfall. So it's very secluded, very nice.
Yeah,
And he'll
you're a
thank
bit
them
off
for
the beaten
that.
path.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. He'll thank them, and he's like, I'm gonna see what we can figure out, see if we can get more things set up for you all. My goal is to just make sure that I'm also curious because again, it's not your fault. You were corrupted. That's just kind of how blights come to be, and I'm actually kind of mad that forcefully did that to you all, but again, I am glad you exist. But I am curious to see if there are ways to alleviate that if it causes you any issues, and then work from there. So he will gently. I want you to know he's got like this fucking dad wrap, so he's got her wrapped to his body. And we're gonna have an adventure. So it's like a field day for her. And he looks at them and he's like, she will be protected with me. I'll make sure nothing happens to her. And I'll be back in a few days.
Okay, I have added Juniper to your inventory.
Yes!
Is it like a papoose? Does he have her like strapped to his chest?
Yeah, pretty much. Think like when children are like, they've got the sarong wrap.
Oh yeah.
And he's got her attached currently to his front side, and she's kind of nestled in so she can like rest her head. So yeah.
That's very cute.
He's got little baby Blight, and he's super excited to get shit taken care of for them.
That's
Cool.
precious.
All right, I have added
He's a
Juniper
dad
with a
now.
picture to your inventory.
Yes.
Itty
A
bitty.
dad of 20. So yeah, he will grab his stuff. And he'll start heading out. He'll start sneaking.
Okay, let's begin the sneaking, since
Fuck.
this is something you've actually had to do each time, and I've been rolling for you, and you've been succeeding. But it is a new day for new rolls, so go for it.
Let me double check and make sure. I gotta pull up all the spells. Jesus. So I think there was something I didn't catch the other night, but I'll worry about that in just a minute. I'm going to cantrip my guidance on myself, because I would not do that while sneaking.
Yeah.
And then my where is it? I know I had I think I can use that equal to your proficiency. So that's 3 times a day. And then I do that. Yeah, fuck it. All right, I'm gonna use my emboldening bond on myself, and I'm gonna give it to Juniper too, because why the fuck not? She got a D4 bonus on anything she pretty much wants.
That is the nature of your cleric, yeah. It's like a super
That's
plus.
fucking right. She can make a cool ass save. She's protected. I meant it. So yeah, so that'll be 2d4 and then a roll, I think.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do that. And that's stealth?
Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ.
It's okay, you're adding more to it.
Jesus
it's okay, you're adding more
Christ.
to it. Okay.
Wow.
I like the dice directly telling you to call for help.
Well, so my plan is homie can walk on literally anything that's not a liquid. I wanted to, I mean, while it's still far enough away in travel, you know, go through and around in like pretty brushy areas. He would have left after Nina left, because he just doesn't want to deal with her checking behind all the time.
Right.
And then eventually, when they start getting closer, he's going to walk up the side of a tree and then start judging which branches, like on big trees, can hold his weight, and kind of.
So just to clarify mental pictures here, you are going to, with your horse legs, Spider-Man walk up a tree trunk, look around for other tree trunks, and Spider-Man jump with your horse legs from branch to branch according to what you think can hold your weight.
Jump? More like stick out his really long legs and connect like a fucking magnet, and then, you know, start climbing the next one.
Wait, so you're not using the branches, you're using the trunks?
Yeah, he's trying to stay high enough out of sight with the leaves. So, you know, that way he also doesn't have to go through. If there's like a gate that he's not sure about, he doesn't fucking hop a fucking gate. He just walks over with the trees.
Okay.
You know.
I get you.
So he's just going from tree to tree.
Okay, so yeah, if you're doing the tree to tree thing, then you can do an athletics check for that.
Okay. Please don't roll a fucking 9. Oh, I can add 2d4s as well.
Oh, you rolled
God
the 8 again.
Fucking all right.
Better? No?
Stop.
No?
Stop with these ones. Stop.
How
Oh
do
my
you do
God.
that?
I don't know. Can I get like
Oh, you
crying,
need a halfling.
a crying extra action?
No, but I mean, it just means it's taking you longer, not that like you're falling out and dying.
I mean, I would
like,
hope
you just had
not.
to
I'd
get to
fucking
10
keep
not
my
to
grip.
fall and die, and you did that. So
Hey, he's taking his
That's
time.
important.
He's being extra careful because he's
You're
got
not in a
baby
hurry.
juniper.
you're
wrapped
creeping
on him.
along in
Yeah.
the woods, and you're taking the roundabout way so that people don't run into you.
Exactly. I mean, he knows he's got time because, you know, Annis and Penelope have to get there. That's going to take him a hot minute.
Okay.
Oh, God. Stop. Don't roll higher
Hey, I rolled
than a
your
fucking...
dice for that one.
Oh.
So while you're creeping your way through the trees, you actually see someone up ahead who's not aware of where you are yet.
Oh, thank fucking Jesus. All right, I want to hold still for a hot second, and I'm gonna perception to see if I recognize who this person is.
That's what I rolled for you.
Oh, shit.
I was rolling your perception for you. You got a 17, so better.
Shit. Well, I see shit.
You do. What you see is there is a man, from what you can tell, is a human, which is unusual out here.
Oh, that is unusual.
And he's wandering around off in this like obscure brush, similar to what you're doing, but on the ground. And he seems to be checking the soil, checking the quality of the local area. You've seen druids do stuff like this before.
Yeah.
It's like almost like they're giving the ley line a checkup, and he seems to be walking down what you assume is one of the main bits.
I was like, that's some pretty druidy behavior.
It's
I'll
very
follow
druidy.
that guy. I'll be like, oh, he knows the way.
Well,
so I'll
from
do that
where
like
you're
a few
at and what
feet
you can
behind.
see, he looks like this guy.
Oh, he's a baby. Okay, so he's a youngin.
Looks to be, a bit younger. He's walking around and like just keeping an eye on him is what you're doing.
Yeah, I'll follow a bit behind so like he doesn't immediately notice. But if he looks like he's heading towards where he's going, he'll just follow behind. Because at that point, I mean, he'll have to stop and talk to the guards. It'll be a great distraction.
Yeah. Yeah, so this guy seems to be wandering around a bit on his own. Like every once in a great while, he seems to stop and do some kind of you can't quite identify what it is, but some kind of druidy ritual to get a sense of just from his reaction to it, like, you know, how the quality of the soil is. And then he plants a little seed.
Oh, that's nice.
And then he continues on a little bit more. He's taking
Okay.
a really roundabout way through the woods, but he's
Shit, I got
probably
time
not
regard.
from here, so that's not too surprising. He doesn't seem to be beelining.
He's human. He probably isn't.
Yeah. But he's just walking around, planting little seeds here and there.
And then I'll be
minding
like,
his own
"Look,
business.
Maybe that'll be a cousin for you, little baby juniper." Just more plants.
Yeah. So like he's taking a roundabout way. So if you're following him, it'll be a little bit before you get there. But you're kind of taking the slow route anyway, so like you're not losing sight of him. You're not having much trouble.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like I said, if he's a viable like distraction for entry point area, then he's just gonna stay right behind.
Okay. Yeah. So in that case, since it's been a while, you could do another stealth check just to see if he's noticed you over the course of this. Not that he's looking up, but just in principle, you can do it with advantage because you're a horse in the trees. So why would he be looking for that?
Yeah, I will say the one only lasts for 10 minutes, so I'll have just the 1d4.
Okay.
Okay, so advantage, and then stealth. Please, something higher than a fucking 8.
That's a big number.
Yes, thank you.
You take the good one.
Thank
there
you,
you go. It's the opposite end of where you were before.
It really was.
So yeah, in your crafty, canopy creeping horse person ways, you've managed to not only follow this guy pretty seamlessly, you've actually managed to get a lot closer, and you can see from looking over him that he seems to be pretty much caught up in his own world. He's sort of humming as he does this. You're not really familiar with the tune,
I
but
was
it
just about
sounds
to ask.
catchy.
Okay,
Admittedly,
start
you're
maybe
only really
familiar.
familiar with the tunes from your village, so
Yeah.
you don't really have a lot of this. But if you wish to state later that you hum this tune, it's pretty easy to pick up.
Okay, I was gonna be like, I'll be like, yo, Penelope, do you know this song?
Yeah, you'll be able to repeat that pretty easily.
Excellent.
After a little bit, he sits down for a moment and he pulls out some food and seems to be eating a late breakfast.
Oh.
And you can actually, with your roll, get close enough to hear him kind of mumbling to himself.
What is he saying?
And what he's saying is very bitter, very passive-aggressive things like,
Oh.
stupid elves, stupid druids, not doing anything, just sitting around in their weird druid forest all the time as the world goes to shit. Can't believe it.
Okay,
Gotta
the
come out
moment
here
he
and
says
plant my own
that,
plants.
the moment he says that, I'm like, damn, okay, shit. No. Aiden's dumb, and he agrees with this sentiment of they're not doing shit. So he just, like, if he's under a tree,
Yeah.
he's
He's
gonna
under a tree,
pop
yeah.
his head directly at. So like you just see torso and him like holding Juniper, but like she's covered. So it's just like upside down, potentially human if you can't see the rest of his body, which it's in the fucking leaf. So he's like,
So it's sort of like
yeah, no, they're
looming
not
out.
doing it. Huh?
You're just sort of like doing the Spider-Man looming down from above, but
Yeah.
he can't see the rest of you. Okay.
Yeah, he just like pops his head out. He's like, no, I agree with you. There's a lot going on, and it kind of needs to be brought to attention, So
Okay.
I wish you the best of luck.
So you startle the crap out of him because he had no idea you were there. What with your amazing stealth abilities?
Thank you.
Hi. Hello. I'm sorry if
Hello.
I'm bothering you with my mumbling.
No. You have a great point. Bring that energy to the meeting.
Oh, are you going to the meeting?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Are you also a druid?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, roll your deception.
Oh. I want my D4. Oh! He's like, yeah. Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Hey, he's got to roll back. So, we'll see how this goes.
Oh, God.
Not everyone's good at telling when someone's lying to them.
What?
Not everyone's good at telling it when they're being lied to.
They're all a fucking 5. I mean, technically it's 7, but still, Jesus. I feel like this motherfucker knows.
So it takes him a moment, and then he looks up a little bit, and he can see a small bit of horse person sticking out. He goes, oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. And he backs up a little bit, and he goes, Are you a centaur?
Looks down at himself. Looks over at the dude. Well, I'm not really human.
Are they back? Have you come back from the reverse side of the world to save us?
I mean, I'm here to fix things, but I've kind of always been here.
That's glorious. Wait, you've always been here?
I mean, yeah. I mean, granted, I wasn't, allowed to really go out, which is also another problem that these stupid people in this meeting need to acknowledge. You can't just keep somebody trapped in an area because you don't like how they look.
Wait, are you a prisoner here?
I don't know if prisoner's the right word. But I got a lot of things to say at this meeting, so if you have things to say,
yeah, my
toss them down
concerns
together.
that I've come to these druids before with many suggestions for things that we can do to undo some of the damage being done to the world, but every time I come in, they just tell me to come back later and they'll think about it, and then they never do, or if they do, they don't do anything.
What ideas have you thrown down already? And he like climbs down from the tree at this point. I want to know what you've suggested.
Oh, well, for starters, you see these, and he holds up like a handful of seeds. You've seen him planting these, but he isn't aware you've seen that. And so he pulls up a seed and he shows it to you. And it looks like this.
Ooh, very round, like a walnut.
Yeah. These seeds are taken from a seed vault, and they're very special. They're very old. I acquired them through trade with some other children of Gaia who are looking to try to offset some of the damage done to the world. I think these might date as far back as Yggdrasil.
Can I guess, would it be a history or would it be like an I don't know what this would be. Like he
You
kind of
can
wants to
do
peek at
history
that.
or religion for that one.
Oh, religion. Oh, thank fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like, because I got negatives on everything else.
Nice.
616.
Yeah, so Yggdrasil is the world tree of Norse mythology.
Okay.
Which in setting for, this did exist and was a big part of the Norse Age of Gods. And the Yggdrasil in particular was known to have seeds that had incredibly potent abilities, and it's kind of weird that this guy has like a handful of those seeds.
Yeah.
Because like those would be super rare in the modern world, but on the same note, like if he's right, then they'd probably be incredibly potent and really good for any number of things, which could include, like he's saying, like reinforcing some of the older state of the world, like possibly even repairing damage.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, what? Because I mean, he was already planning some earlier, and he still has a handful, and I'm just sitting here, just like, if that's as rare as he thinks it is, he's gonna be like, can I hold that? Like, I'll give it back.
Oh, you'd like to see one? Yeah, it's just to be careful. They're very hard to get. And yeah, he hands you one.
Does it feel like super? Like, does it give that energy off that he would recognize? Like, this is actually like real and not somebody traded him like a dud or something.
So just holding it, you can feel a very slight pulse to it.
Oh.
Similar to like almost like a heartbeat. This is something that is very, very significant. Like these are not just random like seeds that were given to Jack for a cow.
The real fucking deal. He just like is taken aback for a second that this was even brought up, and they ignored it completely. And
I've been trying to get them to do it, but they seem to just think that there's no point in messing around with this, because the way that I believe these seeds will work is they can be grown into very small plants here, and then on this ley line where there's power, and then we could transfer those to parts of the world that are dying. And if they take root there, then they can help repair the damage.
You think that could bypass areas that have been so drained that, like, you can't even breathe properly in them? Like, they wouldn't die upon contact?
I think if they're strong enough, then
when they're first
they might be able to reconnect to the deeper ley lines and be able to actually bring it back. It's a theory, but I've had no opportunity to test it, and so after being rejected so many times, I'm just giving it a go. You won't tell them, will you?
No, I mean, not if you don't want me to.
I'm going to petition again, just on principle, but after being rejected so many times and as quickly as things are going badly, I thought it might be worth trying. He has not actually told you that he's, planted as many as he's done.
Yeah.
You're just aware of it because you saw it.
Yeah. Do you, I mean, would you mind if I had one to help with this, maybe to see if I can plant this and get one growing?
Oh, do you have a location? I've been looking for intersections of the ley line all morning, and I've only found a few.
I mean, I have my own personal area. I don't really let people into it. It's kind of hidden away. But it's very natural, very hardy, and I think it would do well there. And I can bring you the growth afterwards too, if you would like to keep in contact. Which speaking of which, hi, I'm Aiden. I don't think I quite caught your name.
I'm sorry, I was so excited to see a centaur, I didn't even think to offer it. Yes,
that's fair. You're like my second human, so I'm kind of excited as well, especially with these seeds.
That's quite the honor. Yes, my name is Clover Mandrake.
Oh, that's very on the nose with being a druid and all. Okay, that's easy to remember.
Yep. Look, this is not a setting of creative names.
That's okay. It's all good. It makes it easier for me and the poor guy.
Yeah. But yeah, he's excited. Like, he seems to trust you and your amazing otherworldly centaur ways, and he hands you the thing.
Holy
So
shit.
I will drop that into your inventory as well.
Yes. What other ideas, if you had, were like what were you wanting to petition for? What is I don't know what petition means, but
There you go.
I'm
You
here
have an
for it.
item in your inventory now.
Yes, I'm about to fucking plant that motherfucker.
Oh,
Great.
well, so at various points in time, like now, obviously things are escalating very quickly for the bad.
Yeah.
But in the past, I came to them with plenty of suggestions for everything from using the wealth of the supernatural community to simply acquire land and make more preserves. It seems like anyone who's been around sufficiently long would have it, but they seem to be mostly about keeping things for themselves, and there are areas beyond here that need protection.
Oh,
This
absolutely.
forest is doing amazingly, but there are so many others that are not.
Oh boy.
Also,
Okay.
there's been much talk of how as the humans are as you know, we the humans, of course, myself included, are advancing in all of our sciences, it's weakening mystery a bit. But perhaps if we could,
Yeah, that's a concern that I wanted to bring up, but I mean,
I don't think
hear
that's
me
something
out.
they
I mean,
can fix per se, but perhaps they could get a bit more interest through indirect
oh,
methods, like essentially hiding away here and having very little interaction with the outside world is
doing nothing.
like ignoring a problem and hoping that
Oh,
it just
yeah.
works out.
I feel it. I had some ideas on that, uh, mystery and science, as I have been informed, that I feel like could work, but I gotta get to that meeting first.
Oh, of course,
Which,
yes.
yeah, I figured you're heading there, I'm heading there. I kind of have to stay in the trees, but we could go together potentially
Oh yeah, that would be wonderful.
if you
Especially
just,
like as a pair of druids, it would be exciting to show up with a centaur.
oh, 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 he actually, he,
He
okay,
roll
he
bad.
thinks, oh, I'm so glad. I'm so fucking glad. He's just like, pulled that shit out of his ass.
He's admittedly a bit shocked seeing you in general, so that made it
That's
harder for the
fair.
roll.
Oh, thank fucking Jesus. And actually,
You need to remember how impressive it is for someone to see you, like,
that's
ever.
fair. That is, it does. He's not used to it. 'Cause he's been so, like, cut off from
Yeah,
everything.
everyone that you interact with normally is used to you by this point. Every time you
Yeah,
meet
so it's just
someone
kind
new,
of,
they're just completely floored by your existence.
and it does bring him back to. So you did kind of bring up, like, are you expecting other centaurs to come back and, you know?
I was mostly hopeful. I feel like the current stewards of this side of the world are a bit lacking in action, and I was kind of hoping upon seeing you that perhaps with all of these, strange spheres opening up across the area,
Oh
that
no, you've got
perhaps,
them opening too.
oh yes, they're appearing in many places. I was
Do
hoping
you
that
happen
perhaps
to?
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was hoping that perhaps maybe something good came through for a change to help us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm here. I'm here to help. I absolutely want to see action. That is hands down what I am here for. Those locations of those on wherever you're from. Like, where are you from? Are you from that place called London too? Not
Uh,
me, but I've met
I've
another
I've been there
human.
once or twice. I had an encounter with the botany department, but what they were doing with plants was very strange, so I didn't feel very
Uh,
comfortable there.
oh, okay. No, that's fair. That's fair.
They were doing a lot of crossbreeding, which is fine but not helpful for what
Yeah.
my concerns are. So I've spent most of my years actually traveling and trying to get assistance. I spent a great deal of time in Northern Europe recently. That's how I acquired these seeds.
Oh, so like a person? Do they have more, or like you got them
This was all that
completely,
this was all that I could get from them.
but
And
potentially someone else?
it took a while. It took a lot of work and negotiation.
Uh, do you think they'd want to negotiate with a centaur?
It's certainly possible.
If we could get
I got the
more and
impression that they didn't have many more of these, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
Like, oftentimes in negotiations, people hold things back, so it's quite
That's-
possible. I
that's
can't imagine
fair.
someone would ever give up their entire, like, hold of these.
Yeah.
I think that they saw what I was willing to do
Trying
and
to do.
go travel, that they were willing to let some of them go. I only had a few until recently, but I went and got more a few months back when I told them that one way or another I was going to find a way to plant them.
That's fair. Now, do you think that if, they grow and there's more than one, that we could pretty much get some more offspring and thus not need to immediately go back repeatedly to this one person, especially if they don't have much more? Or do you think this is a one and done, we got to be careful where we plant these?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm hoping that we can take at least, like, maybe leave one here just to see if it can
Keep
cultivate more, but move some others because the damage is happening so quickly.
Okay.
Maybe we can head off some of the areas and at the very least stem the bleeding.
Okay. Now I'm following. You have some really great ideas. And we absolutely need to bring them back up, especially with the state of how things are.
I mean,
So
between you and me, I've seen one grow, so I know it's possible.
Okay, that's great. That's all I need to know. Clover, I think you've got a really good idea. You're smart, and I'm gonna back this up. Like, I think you have a solid idea.
Oh, thank you. That sounds. It's so nice to hear that coming from you.
Oh, thank you.
To think
Yeah,
I met a tree centaur.
Sorry, I was like, wait, a tree sign. Oh, do you wanna? I mean, I mean, it's not just me. Do you want to say hi? And he like pops ever so slightly the like blanket behind, so you can see little Juniper's face.
Is that a twig blight?
Yeah, it's little Juniper.
Little Juniper makes little, like, baby hand motions at this guy.
Oh, I think she likes you. I'll get like a little closer. I'm nervous. Like, I'm not gonna take her off of me, but if she wants to hold his hand, I'll let her do that. I think she recognizes, another druid. They get excited about that.
Oh, I bet they do. I've not. She seems remarkably docile. They're usually a bit more ravenous than this.
Oh yeah, no, not all blights are very hostile. Very, they're sweet.
That is fascinating.
Taking her on an adventure, and I'm gonna bring her to the meeting so people can understand that there are really sweet blights out there. We just gotta watch out for them because they're a part of our forest.
There are blights in this forest?
Well, I mean, in general, they live. Our duty is to kind of protect everything in the forest. That includes blights.
Oh, of course, yeah. That's. I know that normally they're a bit of a concern because they tend to take over ecosystems, but if you say that these ones are a bit less aggressive, then they've got just as much as right to live here as anyone else.
Exactly. I mean, shoot, even if someone, accidentally takes over a little bit of an ecosystem, I mean, as a druid, just politely be like, hey, gotta replant you. It's not that hard. You don't have to hurt anybody. You don't have to...
It's true, it is a bit more of a shepherding duty.
Yeah, there are ways to get around that. It's not a problem. So, let's, I was gonna say, are you... I don't want to rush you if you're eating.
Oh no,
yeah.
I'm quite good. In fact, so you said that you know a place where we could plant at least one of these where it will be safe.
Yeah, it's in my little grove.
Okay, would you like to go plant one there, and I'll wait here because I don't want to invade your private space.
Do you want me to do that right now, or we could
It's up
hold
to you.
it till
Whenever
after
you
the
would like.
meeting?
Like, I'm just fascinated to see you.
Oh, yeah. I'll hold off because we want to make it to that meeting, and I've got to meet two more. And also I think one of them would also be really interested in to see this. Actually, I would love to introduce you to her.
Oh, okay. Is this another centaur?
No, another druid.
Okay.
She's half elf, half elf. You might have met her already. You guys have meetings pretty. Do they have meetings really often, or is it kind of like more dispersed out?
I'm afraid that after my many petitions, they stopped inviting me.
So are you invited into this one, or
I'm invited insofar as like druids are invited, but
Okay.
they didn't exactly send me an invitation. I just heard about it and decided, you know what? Why not?
Okay, I was gonna say if you needed to get in, we could work around that if needed. But good to know. Good to know.
Happy to try. I mean, either way, like I'm not barred if that's what you're asking.
Gotcha.
They just don't go out of their way to send me reminders.
Gotcha. Which again, when we get there, I'm gonna be in the trees. So
A centaur thing, right?
yeah, it's a centaur thing. They'll know when I get there. Don't worry about telling them anything. It's all good. Because the whole freaking out people and it's all good.
I understand. Like your presence is probably quite surprising to many of them.
Yeah, I gotta go in a little more stealthily.
Of course, that makes total sense. But then in that case, do you happen to know the best way there from here? I might have gotten a bit turned around while following these ley lines.
Oh, okay. I would assume he does know the area. He was just following him for a while.
Yeah, like he knows how to get there.
Then yeah, he'll be like, all right, you want to go this way, and I'll follow right next to you, like kind of like enough in earshot that before we do get too close, if you need to ask for anything, or we can continue talking, he just won't be visible.
Okay, yeah, that sounds wonderful to me.
Slit.
And so he packs up his food stuff and puts away the very special seed cargo, and the two of you can continue on.
Hey, I made a new friend.
You made a new friend.
I like this dude. He's got some great ideas.
All right. So there's that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Annis and Penelope are arriving on a train.
Choo choo.
Nothing bad happens to you on a train trip.
Gas.
For once.
Yeah, you did it. You actually traveled successfully. You didn't end up in a weird laboratory or castle or anything.
This time.
This time. It's true. Yeah, you make your way successfully to Edwinstowe, and your train ride is peaceful. When you arrive and disembark from the train, you can see in the station there's a bit of a crowd gathered at one of the other cars. And they seem to be surrounding something and just glancing in that direction. The four of you, because you're actually a very big group, can see a glint of what looks like almost fantasy armor on someone somewhat short between the legs of the crowd.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What do you
Should
guys
we go
suppose
check
is
it
going
out?
on over there?
I don't know.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the four of you walk a little bit. By the way, I'm assuming everyone's in like blend in with normal people outfits, so
Yeah.
pretty easy. Yeah. So as you approach the crowd, what you can see it is 4 feet tall, very wide, very dwarf, wearing armor, who's just gotten off the train and is surrounded by people and is currently being questioned by station security.
Oh no.
He is wearing what looks to you to be very real chainmail with some fancy shoulder stuff. He's got an actual pickaxe, like, in one of his arms. People are staring at him, and security seems to be giving him a rundown about how you can't just threaten people.
Oh
Oh,
no. Oh God. Okay. That's not good.
I mean, that looks like it's not our problem, but it might become our problem.
Yeah.
So, like, do dwarves have druids? Is that a thing?
What?
Do
I mean-
dwarves, like, have druids? I've never seen one.
I mean,
I don't see why.
any race can have druids.
That might be why that guy's here, then.
I mean, pretty likely. He doesn't look like a druid, though.
You generally don't see a lot of metal on druids, it's true.
All right. I'm probably about to do something really dumb, guys. Hold on. And Penelope's gonna go walk up to the dwarf. And
Okay,
be
yeah,
like-
you were eye to eye with this guy. You were the same height.
Oh,
Be like, hey, how are you? It's been a while.
oh no.
Hi there, though. I don't think I know you.
Play along, damn it.
I mean,
I'm
hello,
trying to
my
help.
good friend. How have you been?
I've been good. And she looks at, you said there was like an officer or something?
Yeah,
there?
there are two station security people around him.
Yeah, she's gonna look up at the security guards and be like, "Hi, what? Is there something wrong, gentlemen? What's going on?"
Yes, this man apparently threatened to shove another passenger's head so far up his asshole that he could enjoy second breakfast.
No.
In my defense, he called me a larper. I don't know what a larper is, but it sounds like a leper, and I don't like it.
Yeah, and that was really rude of them. Like, all right, officer, did he actually do anything other than vague threats?
Mostly it's a concern about that thing that he's carrying. But here's a pickaxe. We use it on account of sometimes we gotta break rocks up some. Right, well, that's not a safe thing to carry. Is there a law against me having a pickaxe? Not exactly. Then I don't see a problem. And he starts walking away.
Don't worry about it. We're putting on a production, and he needs that's part of his costume. It's a prop. It's fine.
See to it that your friend stays out of trouble.
Yeah, he's not from around here, guys. I'm so sorry.
That is quite clear.
He doesn't quite get it. But yeah, I'll talk to him about that. See if I can't keep him from getting in trouble.
Please do, thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, your dwarf is just walking on by.
And she's just gonna run up and catch him and be like, "What are you doing?"
I'm going to this druid meeting on account of I was invited.
You were invited?
Well, insofar as I'm a druid, I think that means that I'm invited. We gotta send somebody to represent.
Oh my god, you're a druid?
Of course I'm a druid.
Oh, okay. And she just waves Annis and the others over.
Yeah, and this will walk over.
So this guy says he's a druid and he's heading to the meeting?
I am in fact a druid, and I am in fact heading to the meeting.
Oh, what's your name? Where are you from? We need details.
Of course, where are my manners? I'm sorry, I was raised to be better than this. My apologies. Yeah, my name is Scraggly Magmar, and I herald from Norway. Can't you tell from my accent?
It's
Very remote Norway. It's not like the rest of it.
uh-huh.
I live in a volcano.
Oh, fun.
You live in a volcano?
Well, mostly I work in the volcano and I live next to it, but you spend enough time in there, you feel like you live there.
Are you a wildfire druid?
I am indeed a wildfire druid.
Oh, it's so nice to meet you. I've always wanted to meet a wildfire druid.
Oh, we're an interesting bunch. We can do all kinds of fun stuff with our wildfire stuff. I can actually summon a bit of a wildfire bear.
A wildfire bear?
Yep, it's like a bear made out of fire.
That is so cool. I'm sorry, where are my manners? I'm from here, from Sherwood. I'm Annis Greenleaf. I'll just reach out a hand toward him to shake.
He reaches up and he shakes your hand. Pleasure to meet you, Miss Greenleaf. I trust you are also here for this druidic gathering of like-minded individuals.
Yes, I am in fact here for the druid meeting.
That is good to hear because I have no idea how to get there. I just assumed I'd walk in the woods and figure it out.
Well, you would have eventually found it, but no, you can follow me. I know where I'm going.
That is most appreciated. Thank you.
In fact, I wonder if we should maybe stick around here and see if anyone else needs guidance. And Annis will just kind of look around to see if she can spot any other druid.
Are you rolling for weirdos?
Yes, I am rolling for weirdos.
All right, give that a perception check.
Okay, I was like, what skill is roll for weirdos? Perception.
They tend to stand out, so.
Yeah. 17?
Hey.
Okay, so looking around, from what you can tell, everyone else, at least off of this train trip, is either sufficiently normal to not stand out, or you've found the weirdos. And if they're sufficiently normal to not stand out, they probably don't need as much of your help. Versus this guy who's like wearing armor and blatantly stands out.
Well, I don't see anyone else that obviously looks like a druid or stands out or looks like they need guidance. And Annis will just turn to Penelope and Johnny and Derek. Did any of you need to do anything here in Edwinstowe, or should we just go ahead and head on into Sherwood?
I mean, I wanted to check out the shops a little bit, but I don't have to.
Don't feel any rushed on my account. I'm not in too much of a hurry as far as I can tell. The meeting's tomorrow anyway.
Yes, it is tomorrow. But arriving early is not bad. If you don't have someone to stay already, you can get a better camping spot. Well,
That is true. Finding the right place to sleep is a very important part of any given trip.
I can certainly show you all around Edwinstowe. We can go to the places that aren't blatant tourist traps.
Just out of curiosity, what are the blatant ones?
The places that are like Robin's Nest and Marion's Retreat. Real places.
Calling you out!
All of kitschy places where you can buy genuine, authentic Robin Hood merchandise,
You sound like you have a bit of a beef there, Annis.
No, me? No, definitely not. Why would I possibly have a problem with random humans wandering around and, oh, Robin Hood, oh, Maid Marian?
I don't know. Couldn't possibly cause any problems at all.
For some reason, so many of them seem to think he's a fox. I don't understand that.
That was a good movie.
It really was. Oh my god. I would say, Annis, you need to see it, but I don't think you want to watch it.
Well,
I think you'd enjoy it for what it's worth.
Is it one of those animated ones? Or
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking maybe it was they had like trained a fox to act.
No.
Okay, that does make more sense. Well, regardless,
it would be truly ridiculous if they went back and tried to do this with real-looking animals.
It really would.
Yeah, that would be a terrible thing. They should definitely not do that.
Right?
Right.
That feels
Well,
oddly prophetic, and we'll
regardless,
never think of it again.
we won't be watching any films or the like in Sherwood because there's not really electricity. So, but we can do that some other time when
Yeah,
we get back,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
I can. What time of the day is it? Is it still kind of morning?
Yeah, it's morning.
Okay. It's a little
You caught a
early
morning
for
train, and it's not that far.
It's a little early for lunch, but we could maybe get a nice brunch somewhere.
That'd be nice.
Show you all where I to get all of my books.
Yeah.
And then
Or at least I'm down for it.
we'll have plenty of time to get to the grove. We do need to meet a horsey friend eventually.
Yeah.
Now, just to clarify, is your friend a horse? Because I understand the druidic ways as a druid.
So anyway, let's go and get brunch.
I love how his friends are better at keeping secrets than he, or at least his identity.
I mean, you know.
Lord.
Way to go, Annis.
Yeah, so you don't
Feel
have to
free to
roll
make
anything for finding places you know how to get to and ordering food you know how to eat. So
Yeah, I was about to say, feel free to make up a random name, but
would Annis be completely averse to places that still have Robin Hoodie names if the food is actually good and it's just obviously for the tourist? Or would you go to somewhere specifically not doing that?
I feel like the places that have the good food that aren't also ripping off the people eating are the ones that aren't like, Robin's Nest or yeah. Gosh, I'm trying to remember the name of the one I found earlier on Google Maps. I hesitate to use it because there's nothing on their site about like when they were established or anything like that. Let me see if I can put it up real quick. It had a cool name. I'm just totally blanking on it.
What was it, like a Robin Hood themed name, or was it just a good name?
It was just a good name.
Okay. Well, yeah, you could absolutely take people there.
Google is going to start thinking I'm planning to move to Edwinstowe with how often I'm looking for it on Google Maps.
I mean, I don't want to think about what Google thinks I do with all the stuff that I look up for this. So, got a wide variety of things that I've had to look up.
Ugh.
But yeah, so whatever that place happens to be called, you go there and you have a wonderful breakfast.
Yay.
There are like 5 of you now, right?
Village Kitchen.
That's cute. That's a cute name.
Like I said, I don't know if they existed back in 2005, but oh well.
We'll say they did if they didn't. So,
it's Type Moon World.
Yeah, in this timeline and universe, that place exists at this point. So, cool. Yeah, all of you gather in and you get to order food. Johnny is treating it like it's a Waffle House.
Oh no.
Which means she is getting a whole lot of words for hash browns. With like 6 adjectives attached to it. And following a little bit of negotiation, she's explained what she actually wants and they agree to do it.
Oh no.
Derek also treating it like a Waffle House.
No, he's never been to one.
Oh no, that's right. I keep forgetting he was so sheltered.
He's sheltered and from money. He's never been to Waffle House.
Wow.
Yeah. Ooh. I guess that's his loss or not, depending on your opinion of Waffle House. But
it's not a loss. It's not.
As far as he's aware, Waffle House is a measure of whether or not a storm is bad. So,
I mean, that's fair.
Not wrong.
But no, he's just getting like a more standard breakfast. Actually, he's gonna wait and see what Annis orders and get the exact same thing.
Oh, geez. Yeah, Annis is just gonna order like some kind of omelet.
He's
Like
mirroring what the local is ordering because he assumes that you've tried enough of the food to pick the good one.
a veggie omelet, and I don't know if this is a thing over in the UK or not. She'd probably get a mimosa because it is brunch. And she's a legal adult that can drink.
That's the spirit. I don't think that would be an issue in this place. What is Penelope getting?
She's also just gonna get whatever Annis is getting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scraggly is
Nothing
gonna get
fancy.
toast.
Oh, good for Scraggly.
Yep. Scraggly is a simple man with simple needs, and that includes toast.
I'm trying to decide if Annis would have been enough of a regular here that the wait staff might recognize her or not. Probably not.
That's fair. I mean, it's not unreasonable that you came into town often enough, but that doesn't mean that you necessarily frequented specifically this place.
Well, probably. Maybe they would recognize her because she normally came in with, like, her mom and 3 other kids and possibly other family members, so it was always a huge party.
Oh, then yeah, like odds are would you say that your family is good at tipping?
Oh yeah.
Then yeah, they love you.
Do they tip in the UK?
I mean,
I
does
don't
your
see why
family
not.
follow the norms of the UK?
Yeah. I know tipping is a very American. Google. Do you tip in the UK at a...
Now they really think you're going to plan a trip.
It is customary to leave a tip. Okay, cool.
Good job.
Because I know
and yeah,
in Japan because they like
it's considered rude there.
They're not paying their staff enough, but okay, you do tip in the UK.
Yep. So yeah, your family tips, and they see you coming in, and instead of walking in with a bunch of similar faces, you're walking in with a very different group of people. But they're happy to see you and seat you, and you get a nice booth.
Hooray.
This is escapism. This is what role-playing is in 2022. It's going into a restaurant and ordering food.
I know. I imagine the waitress is like, it very much makes a production of checking the ID to make sure that Annis is actually old enough to be ordering drinks, because she's probably been coming here since she was a kid.
She's kind of distracted by the 2 people that are 4 feet tall, one of which has a ridiculous beard. So
that's true.
And the other is not ordering a mimosa, so
yeah. But you're an interesting lot. Like, admittedly, one of you is also wearing armor, and that's a bit distracting. But
yeah,
we digress. But yeah, you have a fun and productive brunch.
And then I think the village kitchen is like attached to a little mall. I think that's so that would be also, it's called Church Farm Center Shopping Mall.
Huh.
There's a lot of words in that.
That's where she would get her books and other stuff too.
Nice. Yeah. Does anyone want to pick up any items while you're in civilization?
I want to look for the little the bottle and the bowl I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
And then
you can investigate.
maybe find some. Huh?
You can investigate to see what you find in this mall.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, you find a very nice fancy thing in an antique shop. Shop with a PE at the end of it, because that's how we spell antique. Shoppe.
Shoppe.
But yeah, you find a very nice, like, antique bowl. There's no cracks in it. There's nothing that implies it wouldn't be able to hold the water the way that you're looking for.
Okay.
And it is very affordable.
Yay.
Because you're a bargain hunter.
But yeah, so I'm gonna get that, and then I also wanted to just look around and just look for clothes.
Cool.
Something to like blend in a little more with the area rather than just like, hello, I'm here. I'm a tourist. Hello?
Did we lose him?
I'm here. I was just
Oh,
typing.
you are.
I was adding an item to your inventory, which you can rename to whatever description fits for you, because you found what you were looking for.
Okay.
Alright, so beyond that, everyone's just like doing a general walk around for clothing and whatnot.
Annis.
Yeah.
Is Annis going to be dressing Derek?
No, that'd be more once they get to Sherwood or to the Grove proper. No, Annis is gonna look around for a solar-powered radio, if that's a thing she would be able to find in Edwinstowe in 2005.
I mean, possibly. You might find the local equivalent of like a sharper image.
Kim can remember having a solar-powered radio when in like the 90s. So
yeah, like
that might be something I would find.
These are things that would definitely exist. You just have to give a look for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's investigation?
Yep. The process of looking for things.
And also some batteries while she's at it.
You find both.
Hooray!
Well done. You find all kinds of good stuff. Well, a lot of you are doing that. Let's see what everyone else is doing. I should update your party sheet. Well, no, I can't, because they're NPCs. Never mind. They don't get to be on the party sheet. Unfortunate for them. Let's see what other people are finding. Johnny's gonna go looking around. Johnny is unsuccessful in her attempt at finding a cool, authentic Robin Hood thing.
That was some aggressive typing.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna mute this.
It's all good. So yeah.
So Annis would, like she does every time she comes back from London and goes to visit, she's going to pick up probably like a comic and a couple of books for the younger sibling.
Okay.
Like the latest issue of some comic for Aaron, and then various books for Holly and Fennel.
Yeah. Let's see if I'm remembering right. 2005 was...
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was actually before Marvel got to Civil War. So, whatever that was. Yeah, you find some comics. No problem.
Woo.
Cool. Yeah, so you don't have, like anything like that, any small items like that, just that you could find, you're welcome to add to your inventories if you want, or just make a note mentally that you pick them up. That's no problem. The wonders of modern capitalism.
And also probably spent some time making a whole bunch of candies to restock after Aiden basically ate them all or gave them all away.
He has no regrets at all whatsoever.
So she restocked the basket in the shop, and then she also brought just a whole lot with her because she knows.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out a way to keep this into quiet, but I can't figure that out. So,
it's all good.
Never mind. I don't even remember what I was about to say. This is a really weird setup.
It is okay. But yeah, so small fun items are acquired. You don't have anything else they need to do in town, or should we move on and meet up with your horse friend?
I'm good to move on.
I'm good to move on as well.
Okay. Everyone moves on. Even Scraggly.
Oh, I was about to say, what, one more time, the dwarf, what was his name? How do you spell it?
It should be on screen with the picture.
Oh, Scraggly Magmar. See, I thought that was just a description, like how Derek's picture still says mysterious weirdo.
Oh, no.
Never
That is
change
his
it.
name.
Always keep the mysterious weirdo. Okay.
Okay, slightly dumb question. Do you guys know how push to talk works?
You choose what button you want in the settings.
Yeah. And then you just hold down that button while you're talking. I tended to pick shift, I think. Yeah. I tended to pick either shift or control when I was in the other D&D game with push to talk.
Those tend to be a little bit something that you're not likely to just use while typing.
It was control, because every time I would control C or control P, they would think I was trying to talk.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll just want to go to voice and video, and you'll see where it's got voice activity versus the push to talk, and then it should pop up with like, okay,
cool.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Yay!
Technology.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I fucking love this guy's name.
It's fun.
And he was from Norway, right?
Yep.
Because of that extremely authentic Norway accent.
I mean, let's be real. He's not exactly interacting with the locals.
Fair. But also, like, I don't know that I could do an authentic... I don't know if I even know what an authentic Norway accent sounds like, so...
I cannot use that
No,
many
he
vowels.
just sounds like a scraggly
and
magmar.
consonants. I mean, he sounds like Scruffy from Futurama. So, here we are.
Ennis and Kim are both like, that's a Pokemon. I wonder if he knows that's a Pokemon.
That is on purpose.
It's two. It's two.
He's a combination of Pokemon.
Beautiful.
Quick, throw a Pokeball.
You might want to wait for him to get weakened first.
To make... Ennis 100% brought the Game Boy.
I'm proud.
That's why she got the batteries.
Yep. And I haven't gotten to it yet in the journal, but I'm gonna say that she got a hold of a Generation 2 game at some point and started playing it.
Nice. Yeah. So everyone is sufficiently moderned up and on our way to the woods.
Yeah.
Hooray!
And I believe that's where you said you were going to meet up with Aiden before, right?
Yeah, we said we were gonna meet up at like the main entrance to the grove.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know how to get there, and he seems to not have too much trouble finding his way there as well. So you can all meet up.
Yay.
Yep. You entering the woods is a sort of surreal thing because it just looks like some trees at first, but similar to other times when you've encountered bounded fields, Anna sort of leads you forward because she knows where to go. And once you cross over an invisible threshold, you can feel that you're actually in the right place. And the trees are way more dense and closer together than they looked a moment ago.
Air is fresh, and the trees are all tall and very nice.
It's true. The air here is the cleanest air you've had since Germany.
Quick question. Does Penelope still have a cell signal?
Nope.
Once you step through that part, yes.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Before they get to a part where she has no signal, she's gonna just send a quick text sorry, I hit the wrong button. I am going crazy right now.
It's all good.
But no, she's gonna send a quick text to Vivi and Jameson to be like, "Hey, we made it to Sherwood. I'll text you guys when I have another chance."
Okay.
Yeah, I guess
you
the
do
cell
so.
signal would drop once we get to the bounded field that the grove is in.
Yeah, you know that it's a series of them. There's the outermost one, and then when you get to the more direct where you live, there's an entirely different level.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of that buffer spot for anyone who, like you would know this. The circle for getting here is in this area. So it's in an area where someone could teleport in without being seen. So it's kind of acting almost like a buffer space between the two.
And then the occasional random tourist that doesn't know that they know magic can kind of wander in here, and get lost, but it's kind of rare.
Yeah, like if anyone happens to wander in here, like, by happenstance, psychologically, on the level that they don't understand, their feet will sort of carry them back out. Like they'll wander right back out. They won't ever wander in the direction that would take them further in. So if you run into anyone further in, either they're stronger than whatever the field is doing, or they know where they're going and it doesn't affect them. But yeah, you're still in the area where cell signals and teleportations and all the various spells still work. That said, as you're wandering through these things, everybody in, I guess, Breakfast Club, roll a perception check.
Annis is just so happy to be back that she's not perceiving. No, she's busy going, and I've camped there, and I met some very nice raccoons there and there. Different raccoons. And there's some deer that used to live there.
Penelope is just freaking out because nature.
Oh, should I roll
I just
for
want you to
Hemlock?
know that Johnny rolled a 7, so we're slightly better.
Oh my god. I love how we're all rolling not hot today.
Hemlock got a 14.
Hemlock, please.
Hemlock's carrying the party.
Yep.
Oh, Derek, we believe in you.
Yep. So,
Derek's supremacy.
So, Aiden, as you're creeping along in the trees, you run into Hemlock.
Ah.
And Derek.
Hey, buddy. Oh, he's in the trees too?
Yep.
Oh my fucking god.
He noticed Hemlock stop up there, and so he just ran up a wall. Or ran up a tree.
See, he knows what's up. He knows.
Oh, and
bro.
Hemlock.
Bro, it's so good to see you. Wow. Meeting in trees like this. Yeah. Didn't think you'd be up here.
I didn't expect to see you up here. This is a weird place for you to be.
I mean, I guess that's fair. It's kind of my favorite way to travel. No one sees you, you know?
I mean, that seems to be true.
Yeah,
we should probably go back down and let them know you're here, though.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the safe spot. So, as I understand it, like, it's relatively safe to be here.
Yeah. For the moment,
Where did Derek go?
And then I come down.
He got eaten.
Derek and like arms over his fucking shoulders, just like smiling at each other, like fucking bro, man.
Up in the trees, yeah.
That's right.
Did he put his mask on or something?
Nope.
So at that point, he's gonna walk back down and let you guys know. Found a horse in the trees.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, hello.
Hi, and hello.
Hey, actually, I need to link you because he's actually clothed right now, and I sent you the message.
Oh, let me grab that then.
Yeah.
Google keeps opening on the screen share screen for no reason.
Oh, are you dropping it into?
It's like I'm grabbing some pictures.
Yeah.
I feel like I saved this in here before. I don't know why I couldn't find it, but I'll save it again.
I was like, I swore I sent it.
You did. You absolutely did.
Yeah.
Let's drop that in here so we can share it.
Clothes. Important clothes.
So modern.
Yeah. Yeah, I made a new friend. And he just kind of points over to Clover, though.
I guess we did too. She points at scraggly Magmar.
Oh, shit. I forgot he was there for a second.
Hey. It's a new meeting for everybody. All
Oh,
right,
Lord.
Let's share that picture you just sent me.
Fucking love his beard.
So many button clicks.
I'm so sorry.
Here you go.
Yeah, this one's actually kind of important. So he's in
He's all dressy.
Yeah, this is actual dress wear.
He's so fancy.
Thank you. You might want to take a closer look at it. So he's got what kind of imitates like darkened waves. Like it's a very water aspected tabard. And then he's got the sashes, kind of see the trail across. But what sticks out the most is that he has a symbol attached to his neck that, if you look closely, is a waterfall pooling into the bottom like a pool of water.
So what I'm hearing is that Iden is water tribe.
Represent.
Water tribe out.
Wow, we've got water and fire and earth. We just need to find air.
Oh.
Wait, Derek? Maybe.
Lightning? What?
That,
Air? Close enough.
working on it.
Trees. So yeah, that is what he's currently wearing. Like it is actually like formal wear. And yeah. He did not change this morning after his lessons. He said, "I'm heading out. I don't got time for this."
Yeah.
Represent. Oh, and there's they see the sarang that's wrapped around him. He just hasn't mentioned baby Juniper's in there quite yet. He's kind of she's like snoozing right now.
Iden, your outfit's really cute.
Thank you. I generally wear this when I'm not hiding in a horse head.
It's very watery.
Yeah.
I think it's important to have a theme. It's important to have a theme. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, not at all. No. I've gotta represent. Give tribute to my lady, so it's all good. So
Tribute what?
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 Tribute to who?
Oh, my goddess. So my lady.
Who? Who is it?
Oh, I don't know how to really, I guess, say this in other languages, but think like, she has very like, I guess I could describe her. Think kind of like see-through, very sweet.
Does her name start with a V?
Not that I know of.
Does it start with an N?
Not that I know of.
Do you summon her in lakes?
Yes.
Iden?
Yeah.
What do you call her?
Here, let me. Boop. And that's how he says it.
I can't read that.
Yeah, it's in Sylvan.
You sure can't.
Yep, it's in Sylvan.
Well, we know the many ladies of many lakes.
Do you have to summon her on a full moon?
I don't think I've had that issue.
So you can just summon her in a pool of water at any point?
I mean, I tend to, yeah, that's why in the mornings, I do my prayers and chill in the water and, talk to her. I mean, like, every morning I like to say my thank yous.
So Penelope just pauses for a moment and then reaches in her bag and pulls out the fancy summoning vase and bowl that she just got.
Yep.
And she's gonna be like, Aiden,
Uh-huh.
can you summon her right now in this thing?
I mean, I could try. Yeah, are you okay? You seemed a little. She like
See?
stressed out right now. Like you're like breathing heavily. I can't tell if it's in character.
Her eyes are just like really huge right now.
Yeah, I mean,
She's got this just very intense look on her face. Like she's not freaking out. She's just like really intense.
Jesus, like he can feel the intensity. Do you want to do it right here? I mean, like, we want to.
Do you need privacy?
I mean, it's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of awkward with so many people surrounding us. I've never done this before other people, and there's like.
Scraggler feels kind of intrusive right now.
Yeah.
We can save it for later if you want, but
yeah.
I need to see this.
I have somewhere somewhat nearby that's very secluded that I wouldn't mind taking you two into at least. And there is some water there, so if you don't want to use the vase, you can use the pond.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did we want to do that? Like, do we want to get everyone settled first and kind of get everyone in the gates of Sherwood, or
friends to the gates?
Do what?
We could at least get our new friends,
yeah,
Scraggly and Clover, to where they need to go.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We never actually met Clover?
Yeah. Speaking of which, Clover, this is Annis. This is the friend that I was mentioning. I think you two would be really good friends, and she would appreciate what you have to bring to the table. And I don't know if you guys met before.
That's a good. Would I roll? What would I roll?
History for just remembering something.
Yeah, because if he's petitioned for a while, she might at least recognize him. Nope, that's
no. You're drawing a blank on this guy. He doesn't seem to stand out in your memory.
Yeah, I was gonna say, depending on how far back he stopped showing up, was gonna be like the struggle.
You've admittedly also been away for a little bit.
I don't believe we've met.
I don't believe I've met you either, but it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And he like reaches out to shake your hand.
Yeah, she'll shake his hand.
Okay.
I suppose you're also a druid if you're here for the meeting.
Yes, I'm a druid, just like you are, and our friend Aiden here, and I assume everyone else.
Yes, we're all druids.
Actually, yeah. I actually realized, no, I still haven't told you guys what he is yet. Like, he hasn't told you all. So yeah, you could actually believe he's a druid.
Do I need to roll deception?
I mean, at least some of the people here aren't, so that's up to you.
Do I need to roll?
If you're putting effort into it, sure. If you're just saying it for funsies, then no. Like, do you want him to believe you? I mean, let's see if his rolling streak continues.
Wait, what did you say to him?
We're all definitely druids here, all of us.
Oh, because Penelope.
Which would include Penelope Derrick.
Oh, Johnny. Please.
All right,
please. Oh, please let him roll shit again.
Penelope is doubly not a druid.
Look.
Oh, it's so wonderful to meet so many druids.
My fucking god.
I knew I'd meet so many people here, and yet...
Yes,
this poor kid.
There are certainly going to be druids from all over the world, of all different races coming here.
Oh.
I mean, I'm from here, from Sherwood, but...
I hope you're a bit more proactive than the older ones.
I mean,
you're not like the wait-and-see druids, are you?
Well, I mean, compared to some, I'm certainly more of a take action now rather than decades from now type of person.
Scraggly is here to complain about inaction on the part of the Druidic Council.
Was she just kind of like saying that like just to kind of get him off her back, or like she actually like believed that?
No, she has been frustrated in the past by particularly Alder's way of just not doing things and just, waiting and waiting and waiting.
Okay.
It is very common among the older elven druids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like,
no, Annis is definitely more of a do things person.
Okay.
It is the general challenge that comes from people who are willing to just wait out a world war, and then when they're about to do something, there's another one, and like, let them tire themselves out.
Shelly, just gonna bite me. Get out of my lap.
Ooh. Actually, yeah, it'd be Iden's first time seeing Scraggly. So, oh yeah, is that he's a dwarf, isn't he?
I am, in fact.
Because he's never seen one before, and he's just kind of like staring.
Dwarves are not very common.
No.
We're gonna get to meet so many different people from so many different, so many druids and so many phantasmals. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, Scraggly's going to walk over to you, and he's going to look up at your incredibly tall form. He's going to be like, so, like, are you entirely horse down there, or what?
That's a little TMI.
I don't mean any disrespect. I'm just very curious on a kind. I've never seen your kind before. Not that there's anything wrong with your kind. I am very progressive.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I just kind of like takes himself, and he's like, hold up, sorry, 1 second, little Juniper, and he like puts his hand on her, so he like when he bends over, she doesn't drop out, even though she's kind of wrapped pretty tight. It's like, I haven't really looked, I guess, and just bends his head all the way forward to kind of like peek between his legs. I don't know, there's nothing there. Wait.
Oh my god.
It's probably because I'm not going to the bathroom. I'm not gonna lie.
So Annis rolled a 19 because she saw him being careful of whatever he has strapped to his chest and went, I need to look closer.
What are you? Is she like getting closer?
You're not gonna have trouble seeing with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's aware that it's one of the smaller blights.
Yep.
She probably remembers that it's Juniper.
He does have.
Why do you have little Juniper with you?
Well, you see.
Little what now?
Why?
He just turns around a little. He like.
Is this a conversation we need to have at my secret base?
No. Little Juniper is here for the adventure, and I've also told them that there's a lot of things that need to be brought up about he who shall never be named because he doesn't deserve anything. And things he's done, but also just in general, there are babies that require lots of nourishment and are very sweet, and not everything is what appears.
So we're not trying to hide them. Okay.
I'm hiding their location, but I want to bring forth that they can't be so close-minded and also do nothing. So.
All right. Well, I will at least back you up on them. At the very least.
Yeah. No, like
talk to them.
It also brings forth the issue of we don't know where he is and if there are any more. So preferably, I would like for people to start searching.
Oh no, it never occurred to me that he could have done this in more places.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever meet him, I'm going to punch him so hard.
Yeah, so I would like to make sure that if there are others, they are properly taken care of. That is my biggest concern here. But yeah, I mean, he just looks back down at this dude. And he's just kind of like he knows. So he knows dwarves exist.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've just never met one because they don't
generally
wander out much.
They're just like really small humans, but like dowdier.
Is that what he's saying?
No, he's like thinking this. I probably shouldn't say that out loud. He's just like, because he's like what, Penelope's height, maybe?
He is exactly Penelope's height because he rolled 3 ones.
But remember,
Oh.
she's tall for a halfling.
Yep.
She
You have
is,
the
she
tallest
is.
halfling and the shortest dwarf, and they're the same height.
Yeah, but the problem is he's only met 2 halflings, so like
Yeah.
his average
Yeah.
is like Penelope's height in his mind right now. Like Sherwood's gonna give him shock culture, so I feel like it's the Spider-Man meme where it's just like they're both pointing at each other like,
Well, I mean, we didn't meet the dwarves that live in London in my neighborhood because they're kind of recluses, but dwarves kind of live everywhere. It's rare to see them.
We tend to not stick our noses in where they're not welcome.
That's
With the
fair.
exception of this trip where I'm sticking my nose in specifically where it is not welcome.
Yeah, I
You're a
really like this.
Druid, so you're welcome.
I'm very much of the mindset that it's necessary that we, especially from the more remote places, remind them that there's more to the world than their trees.
Oh, I agree.
Or that there are trees, but they're just beyond the forest.
They're
There are definitely
outside
also trees out there. I have seen them.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Talked to them. Oh, I can talk
Yeah.
to plants now. Oh. Annis is like going through very quickly through all of the stages of realizing that she can talk to trees. Other druids can talk to trees, and some of the trees in this place have seen some things. I don't know if I want to talk to them.
Yeah. He just kind of looks down at the dude. When I go to the bathroom, I will answer this question later. I don't really look. So he just kind of like trots off with that.
Honestly, I was just wondering if that was an illusion.
Oh, wait, why? My
I've never
body's
seen
an
a centaur
illusion?
before.
Oh.
I would reach out and touch, but that felt inappropriate.
Oh no, you can touch my leg. It's all good.
But
Might be a
still
little-
feels inappropriate.
Little tall for like, I don't know.
Do you prefer to go by Mr. Magma or Scraggly or
Or Scraggly's fine.
Scraggly?
I like that name.
I don't mean to imply that all dwarves know each other, obviously. But do you happen to know the Earthbrows? They live in London near where I live.
Unfortunately not, but I would be interested in meeting them on my way back out of town. On account of I've eventually got to get back. But we don't really get out very often.
Same.
Every time we get too far away, like people come in and they try to, like, you get everything from whalers to poachers to people who seem to think that the volcano was for them to take stuff from.
Oh.
Those mage
Yes,
types who think it's going to somehow get them magic.
Don't get me started on you can't leave or people will just come in and try and steal your place. Don't get me started on that. Freaking humans. No offense.
Oh no, you're quite right. It's a thing that we do.
Do you prefer to go by Clover or Mandrake?
Clovis sounds better, in my opinion.
Clover. Okay.
But yes, it sounds to me like pretty much all of us have issues with the way things are run, so guess we'll get along.
Yeah. So now we've got, as you say, the extra petitions, or the other word that he used earlier that I can't remember. Oh, Lord. So,
At this point, Johnny sort of leans down to Penelope and says, "Just so you know, I brought popcorn."
We're gonna need it.
Seemed wise.
You're very smart.
I do what I can. And with that, you now have a very large group of people.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's at least get to the gate. If we need to, my secret base is not very far from the gates. If we need to go somewhere a little more secluded.
Cool. Now that there's so many of you.
Yeah, I need to go back in the trees. I'll be there with Derek. Are you going up there? You and me can.
We're going to start. Since there's this many of you now, I am going to put you on a map.
I gotta go in the trees.
Why do you have to go into the trees?
He's gonna get close to Annis. Start whispering in her ear. Hey. So yeah. I'm not actually supposed to be allowed? And, well, I mean, I guess would getting into the town be fine? I was just gonna hop over, no questions asked. I played it off as like, yeah, I don't want to scare anybody. And Clover does not know that I'm not a druid. I kind of lied, and I feel really guilty about it, but I need to get in.
So did I. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I think it'll be better if you just come with us through the gates rather than sneaking in.
Yeah, but they're gonna immediately know, and then he's gonna know that I lied, and I kind of want to break it to him after I get inside, once it's safe, because I feel so guilty about this.
I mean, I can just say you're with me, and they won't question.
That's fair, and I can make little flowers appear, like at the basics. I just can't do any of the crazy stuff.
People that aren't druids are going to. People in the town live in the town that aren't druids. You just wouldn't be allowed inside the meeting area.
Oh yeah, no, I'm getting in there anyways. But okay, you're right. All right, I'm with you. And then I'll break it to Clover after we go to the meeting, because I gotta back him up on that. Oh, and I need to talk to you, because there's a lot. I mean, like, you and Clover together, because there's some things I think you'd be really interested in. I just don't know the other people. I mean, I know Penelope and I know Johnny, but I don't know this scraggly guy. Though he seems like good people too. Potentially he could help. Maybe we should have a powwow, But Clover's got some really good ideas, and also something that I'm like, holy fucking shit. So we should do that before anything else afterwards.
Okay.
Wink. I don't know. Maybe just us and Clover. I gotta get a better read on this scraggly guy first. Just kind of looks down at the guy as he's whispering and looks back over at Anna. It's like, he seems cool, but I gotta know him a little more.
We literally just met him. He was causing kind of a scene at the station.
Oh, yeah, okay, man. I'll keep watch. I'm gonna get a vibe for this guy. I'm gonna get a vibe.
Suppose you just met Clover?
Yeah. I mean, I've been following for him a little bit, but I don't think he knows that. Just kind of watching. Very nice guy.
Let's get to move on.
Oh, yeah.
While you're doing that, Derek and Clover are having a very casual conversation. So, like, as a druid, one druid to another,
my God,
trees are pretty great. That's true. You're right. That is absolutely true. I really like nature a lot. Good. Good. It's a good thing.
Is that Derek saying that?
That's Derek, like, trying to pretend to be a druid.
Oh my God.
Well, we're almost there. It's not too much further.
So which circle are you in?
Circle of the Land.
Yes, I am Circle of the Land. Oh, fascinating. That's quite an accomplished one. So
I can't move myself. Oh fuck.
Oh, it's new map.
Oh no. I did things. I'm sorry.
I mean, I live in Sherwood. I live in the Grove, so I've got somewhere to stay. But you two, you should definitely try and get there sooner than later, so you can figure out where you're going to be camping. There's not enough places in town to house everyone that's going to be at this meeting yet.
Who was that addressed to?
The two new guys.
The two new NPCs. That makes sense to me on account of I definitely need to find somewhere to rest for the evening when we get there. Yes, that does make sense.
Plenty of places
and
in town.
At this point, because it's fun having so many people, everybody gets to roll perception.
Hooray!
I was gonna say, I did want to ask Clover what circle he was in.
Yeah, I actually was curious about that too. Man, Annis is just not perceiving.
She's distracted by... Oh, good. Okay.
Okay, I'm guidancing myself because, And then I got a
good guidance. Oh, well.
So,
Guidance
19.
Right.
He's keeping watch as he talks to Clover.
So yeah, as everyone's talking and you're starting to ask Clover about his circle, Aiden can hear the sound of animals running nearby.
Oh, like
And it's a
Panic
sound that
sounds like a
Aiden has heard
stampede?
before because Aiden knows that there are rangers in the woods who run around on patrol.
Mm,
And it's that sound.
it's that sad. We've got a patrol coming in. The animals,
Is that a problem?
actually, is that a problem?
Shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I'm a resident, and everyone here is a druid and was invited to the meeting.
He's getting a little nervous because again, it's ringing in his head that like, no, there is like, if they catch him, the rest are very much of the if you're not humanoid, they've got issues. I'm gonna climb into the nearest tree.
Okay. You can run up a tree.
Yeah, just let me know when they pass. And he climbs up there.
Hemlock will fly up and sit with you.
Okay.
Just tell Hemlock
Whoosh.
anything you need to tell me.
Okay.
Yeah. I will. Whoop. Wrong one. Unlock you.
Gotta make it into the gates before he like gives 0 fucks. So
There you go. You're now up in a tree.
And you know, even if we weren't all druids, I mean, you're all with me. I mean, gesturing to Derek and Johnny and Penelope, you're with me. So, you'd be allowed in regardless.
yeah, he's just not sure who it is, and who he also knows that he just gotta get in there first.
Annis will try another perception check with guidance.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, I'll creep from the trees.
That's a good one.
Shit!
Guidance,
Dang.
but I'll do it anyway.
Either way, Jesus.
Okay.
Fucking net 20 on that.
That's a solid.
Yeah.
All right.
Way
So
to
yeah,
go.
you can place that. Like this is more of a sound thing, but what you hear are, and you're familiar with the sound as well. This is definitely the sound of a bunch of the elf rangers riding through the area. But since you rolled so well, you can actually hear what they're shouting, and what they're shouting to one another is, "She's got to be around here somewhere, but you've got to go to the main entrance and make sure that everyone gets safely to the village. We don't want any incidents." And with that, you can see a bunch of people riding in. And we're gonna drag some tokens now.
They were shouting in Elvish?
Yeah, this is in Elvish.
Okay.
So,
Oh, that's gonna be great. I don't fucking know Elvish.
nope. So you see
Hey.
this person, and she is riding in on an elk, which is very rare insofar as at this point in history, they are considered extinct in the United Kingdom because they haven't found the ones that were discovered a few years later yet. So.
Okay, just checking really quick. Can you guys hear me right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I switched it off of push to talk because it was also driving me batty. Woo!
Understandable. You sound good.
Yay!
We
Is
can
this
hear you.
person Annis recognizes?
Uh,
And or an elk that she recognizes?
you could roll a history with advantage because I'm pretty sure you would have met this person.
Okay.
Ooh, it slow rolled at that 18.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, you know who this person is. You've definitely met her before. You probably actually learned some things from her. This is the leader of the rangers for the forest, whose job it is to keep both, like, generally speaking, keeping anyone who wanders in who doesn't get redirected by the bounded field from getting further in. They're very security duty. Aiden would also recognize them, but this woman is the leader. Her name is Sariel Branchglider. She's got, as you can see from the picture, brown hair, brown eyes. She's got some braids. She's got a big scar across her face, which you would know from your history roll. She got at one point when a bugbear got on the loose, and she ran out of arrows, so she took it down the old-fashioned way. She's definitely an archer, but she's not afraid to get her hands dirty. And you also know that her elk that she rides on is it's actually a dire elk. It's very big, contrary to the picture I have on the map here. And the elk's name is Thistle. And she is, as noted, responsible for keeping the area safe. And so if she's shouting to these other elves who are riding on more mundane horses, that apparently they're looking for somebody.
All right,
And
so...
they have just crossed in front of the lot of you on the path.
Yeah, Anis is gonna move forward. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
they see
decide
the lot of you, because most of you aren't hiding.
Yeah, in common or Elvish. Yeah, in common. Sariel!
She takes a moment and stares. Anis, is that you?
Yeah! I'd say it's great to see you, but it seems like you're having a bit of a problem?
Yeah, we've got a bit of an issue. I don't know how familiar you are, but essentially they're like holes in the side of the world where stuff comes through every now and then.
Oh, I'm very familiar. Did one of them open here?
Yeah, there's one a bit up the ways, but anyway, the problem that we have is that our ley line's strong enough that these things stick around when they come through.
Oh no.
We've got a breach around it, like we normally have guards, but they didn't expect it. It was a land shark.
Oh no.
It straight up jumped out of it, dived into the ground, went under the whole line.
That's bad.
We're looking for it, but the bigger problem right now is that we had a bunch of kids who are going to be welcoming people over near the entrance so that anyone who didn't know the way could be guided, and we've rounded up most of them, but one of them's still missing.
Oh no.
We're afraid that which kid?
Yeah.
Oh, it was You would think I would remember it, but I don't. There it is. It's Valeria. I don't know if you know, she's pretty young.
That's another history check?
No, with the one that you got before. Yeah, you know that the last time you were here, because elves age a little bit slower, this is one of the most recently born elves. It was kind of a big deal when she was born because less and less elves are born. Over time, like in general, all the phantasmal species are suffering a bit from it. But yeah, she's pretty young. She, in terms of like equivalent human years, she's maybe like 8 or 10. But in elf years, she's obviously a bit older than that.
Real young, gotcha.
Yeah, so pretty young, largely would be helpless out here.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Do you have trackers with you?
Not really. I mean, I have ways of being able to survey the area, and we're all quite capable. I think we could at least restrain the land shark if we were to find it.
If you're feeling able-bodied and capable, it'd be appreciated. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to speak for everyone else. I'll absolutely help.
Penelope's gonna start walking up. What was the kid's name again?
Valeria.
Valeria?
Yes.
All right. Penelope's gonna cast Sending.
Okay.
Or she's gonna try. Oh wait, it says a creature you... Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think you matter.
Nope.
Penelope,
Never mind.
You
Ignore me. Going back to where I was. Pretend that didn't happen.
Do you have any of the scrolls with you?
What?
The scrolls. We could potentially do something about the bubble that opened up here.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've got it with me. Or I've got them with me. I've got a few.
Okay. So we'd need to then contact Nimue, I guess.
I
She would be
mean,
the one to contact here.
I mean, not necessarily.
Well, we would need to contact Ailey. It's someone on the other side to get them to set it up on their side and then try and find this land shark, and more importantly, try and find Valeria.
Yeah.
She might,
Okay,
I don't.
I didn't give me a perception check.
I'm going to. I'm going to. He's also struggling with the fact that there's a child that is in danger, and he might run out of the tree.
Anis is going to ask Hemlock to go to fly up and just see if he can spot an elf child anywhere.
Yeah, then Hemlock can
Yeah,
also make a
doesn't say
perception
from the
check.
tree line. I'm definitely gonna look at perception.
Because you both have a different vantage point than everyone else.
Yeah, and then just again, I'll roll the extra d4 with it.
Oh,
Wow.
You can totally re-roll that.
Oh,
It's too far away from you. He's up in a tree.
No.
That's more
Damn
than
it.
third. Oh shit, it's more than third. No. He's. I mean, I'll still add the d4, but it's not really gonna matter. You roll fucking 1. 7.
Oh, I guess I need to roll for Hemlock.
Yeah, he's
A lot of things
like,
on this.
panicked searching, so he's probably not seeing much.
Hemlock,
Yeah, go ahead.
That's pretty good. Yeah, so
do you
are
want to
you...
look out for the elf, or I guess the land shark?
Yeah, so are you, like, temporarily looking out through Hemlock's eyes? Or are you just
No.
instructing Hemlock to let you know when stuff's happening?
Yeah, just instructing Hemlock to let me know if he sees anything.
Okay. So Hemlock's looking around up there, and kind of out of nowhere, he swoops down, and he baps right into her face, and forces Sariel and her elk to rein back up a little bit and back up as Hemlock bops back, as the ground right where she was starts to shake.
Oh no.
Yeah, Anis is backing up.
Get back in the fuck up.
Yep. And so what happens is right where she was, this thing burst out of the ground.
Oh shit.
It is huge. It is terrifying. It looks like this.
Holy shit.
Land shark.
It is a land
Kinda
shark.
cute, I'm not gonna lie.
Candygram.
It is big and it is terrifying, and it would have eaten her.
Oh.
So that's what burst out.
Oh.
Well.
So, now we can roll some stuff. Because, yeah.
Oh no, it disappeared.
It's gotta be made
Combat's over.
visible
Everyone go
again.
home.
Alright. Boop. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's drop a bunch of people on the list. Do the thing where it makes me remove and add people again, because that's how the game works. Make it not make everybody hate you. And there we go. Everything is rolled.
Oop.
Hoorah.
Ignore the thing I just clicked.
Okay. so it begins. You have a giant land shark in between all of you, and it looks hungry.
Nom 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 nom.
If anyone would like to roll nature for free to see what you know about land sharks, you can.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
You can.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make you use a turn for that.
Why not?
Oh.
Damn, way to go, Penelope.
Okay.
She knows the bit with Katy Perry, even though it hasn't happened yet.
She's prepared for the future.
Or no, wait. She's seen Saturday Night Live. She knows about Land Shark.
There you go. Okay, so I'm going to read, since you rolled so much, I'm just going to read the introduction here for you. All right?
Okay.
A boulet is a massive predator that terrorizes any land it inhabits. Also called a land shark, it lives only to feed. Irascible and rapacious. Ooh, rapacious? These are all words. Boulets fear no other creature, and they attack with no regard for superior numbers or strength. Let's see. Where's the relevant parts that Penelope would want to know? Here you go. Rages across the land, feeding on any animals and humanoids it comes across. These creatures dislike dwarf and elf flesh, although they often kill them before realizing what they are. A boulet loves halfling meat the most. It is never happier than when chasing plump halflings across an open field.
Oh no! No wonder she knows. We're fucking arch nemesis.
Okay, would my 13 let me know that?
Yes, you would know that as well. You would know their preferred eating habits, because it would always be told of, like, yeah, they don't like elves, but still, watch out for land sharks. As an added bonus for your 23, Penelope, you know that apparently land sharks come in pairs.
No. No.
You don't know where the other one is.
Oh my god. Guys. Okay, so and she's like just backing as far away as she can.
Oh no, you're in initiative time now.
Oh fuck, no, okay. Well, I guess she's not backing away as far as she can.
But
But
you're
she
aware
is
of this, and you may yell accordingly.
Guys, there's got to be a second one around here. They travel in pairs. Oh no, I do not like this.
Would my 13 allow me to know whether it's considered an animal, specifically for speak with animals?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty basic information. They are considered monstrosities, not beasts. Land shark. I, for one, was very happy to find out that land sharks are a canonical creature. So, but yeah, the other thing that you're aware of is that when they go under, watch out, because when they come up, they tend to come up to eat you, as you just observed almost happened.
Oh.
So yeah, your ranger buddy's gonna back up from that and gonna take some shots at it. First shot goes wide. Second shot. That one's a hit.
Is this kind of like the surprise round?
No, we're just rolling.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you needed me to roll initiative or if we're doing
Yeah, it would roll for you. It rolled for everybody.
Oh. Nice.
So you pull up the... This is your first combat in this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you click on the combat tracker, you can see everybody.
Wait, where's that?
It's in the upper right
You
corner.
go from the right-hand side. There's like the two swords crossed.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. First combat.
Yep. So it rolled your initiatives and everything for you. It's going to handle most of the math for us. Makes things go a lot faster. So yeah, she backed up on her elk a little bit. She got a little bit of distance. She fired 2 arrows at it. One went wide. The other went straight into it. It definitely stuck. Arrows work. it lets out an angry land shark noise, which I'm going to assume is like a T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Which is horrifying.
Yeah.
Now it's Hemlock's turn.
Oh, buddy.
Let's see. Let me check. I wasn't prepared for Hemlock.
No one's prepared for Hemlock.
He'd make a great scout at this point to check for the other one or look for the kid still.
Yeah, I think that might be what I have to have him do. But look at creature. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to just go on fly up and look around duty, then we can do that.
He is going to perch in a nearby tree and do haunting melody at the creature because it just says one creature of the Nasuverse's choice within 60.
You can try.
That can hear it must succeed on a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw or be charmed.
You can try. Go for it.
It's been a while since I've done that. Things on the screen.
So do you want to make it roll or you want me to make it roll?
I'm seeing if I can make it roll.
Okay.
I think I made it roll just.
You did. It rolled 17.
Okay. Seeing that it didn't work, he's gonna, I guess, use his movement to fly up and look around for the other one.
Okay.
And or the elf kid.
Yeah. Way up there now.
Way up. Very far
Out of
away.
land shark range.
Out of chomping range.
Yep. Okay. Johnny is up for the first time ever.
We get to see what Johnny can do.
Yes.
She can cast spells.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
All right, she is going to cast a spell on herself.
Oh my god.
Johnny is going to start to fly.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And she's going to pick up Penelope. And up you both go.
Gotta carry your wife away.
Oh my god, I must go. My people need me.
Mew.
Just
The rotation.
wee. Yep, she's swooping up with you.
Oh my god.
I didn't want you to get eaten.
That thank you. I didn't want to get eaten either.
And as she's grabbed you, she is now going to swoop the two of you up and over here, so you will be in range if there's something you would like to do to it, but you're sufficiently above it. You're in her space, just for reference.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just left you over there so you can actually click on yourself.
Yeah.
Yep, she is taken to the sky. Boop. Now it's your turn.
Oh boy. Okay, I have options. Oh man, I have options. I have new options, which is exciting.
Tiny hut.
Tiny hut, yeah.
Right here in the sky.
That's not very helpful.
Okay, you know what? Just because it's brand new and I want to try it out, Penelope is gonna use Mantle of Majesty.
Okay.
Boom. And she's gonna cast Command at the land shark.
Okay.
And she's just gonna yell grovel at the land shark.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it
I think
programmed
it
for
has.
you to do that, or do I need to do it?
I don't know. I clicked the button. I don't. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
I don't know how well programmed in those special things are.
Don't know either. I'm trying. Okay, it just It did that. I don't know what it did.
It didn't roll anything, so I'll make it roll. I think it's because it's a sub thing, and I'll program it in more directly later.
Yeah.
Okay, so you yelled for it to grovel.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, and it's a wisdom save?
A wisdom save, yeah.
All right, land shark. I'm entertained if you grovel. It failed. So
oh my god.
Your land shark it lifts up off the ground as if it's about to eat you, but you're out of reach and it falls on its back and it just sort of whimpers.
Cool. Because that was a bonus action. I still have an action.
Was the mantle a bonus action?
I don't know.
Let's look.
Good question. I don't know.
Let's see.
It says as a bonus action, you cast command without expending a spell slot, and you take on an appearance of unearthly beauty for 1 minute or until your concentration ends.
Yeah.
And during this time, you cast command as bonus action on each of your turns without expending a spell slot.
Oh, because you use the bonus action to turn it on, and you cast command as part of it. So yeah, you've still got an action.
Cool. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay. Bearing in mind it is now prone, so for silly reasons, you have disadvantage on the attack.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Because it's prone and it's a range attack.
Wait, why does that make it a disadvantage?
Because it's theoretical. Well, you're not going to do it here because you're above it, so it being prone doesn't matter. But under normal rules, if you're on the same level, it's a smaller target. But you're flying, so like it would be stupid for that to matter. So just roll it like normal.
Okay. Boom.
Jesus.
Okay. That's a lot.
That didn't matter anyways.
And then damage. Whee.
Okay, so we will.
I think that's free. Yeah.
All right, and your second blast.
Oh shit! I can do that twice. Oh my god.
Yep.
This is the best thing ever.
Penelope just fucking being a goddess right now.
It did not show up. Shit. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Now it's giving me 2. I don't know what just happened.
Oh, it just finally caught up to your crit from before.
Okay, cool. Yay. Yeah, so the blasts are like blue and sparkly. They're glitter.
Okay.
Glitter
so
balls.
yeah, Johnny flies you over and you suddenly hit full idol pose. Like a super glow. You blind this thing for a second. It reaches up and tries to eat you and falls on its back. And then as it's lying there, belly up, you start blasting it with the post effects from Eurovision.
Oh.
And it is just taking it. It's just lying there taking it.
Oh.
That's gonna end my turn.
Okay. So it's turn. I believe from what you did to it with groveling, it has to use its turn. It doesn't get to do anything, right?
Yeah.
If I recall correctly.
Yo.
Then it will stay like that.
Cool.
Okay. And then up next. So, give me a Hemlock perception check.
Okay. There he is.
Okay.
11.
In that case, all right. Where did Annis go? There did Annis. Why? That's so weird. I'm seeing you differently on my screen than my other screen. What can I do with that? All right, cool. Yeah, so up next, Annis, the ground under you is shaking. And
Not my.
Oh.
This pops up right under your feet and is taking a chomp at you.
Oh no. Okay.
All right, it will hit you. And giant, terrifying land shark teeth that feel... it's a bit like sharp gemstones more than normal teeth. Bite into your leg.
Like how many dice just rolled?
For a lot. You nearly lose your leg as these things chomp into half of your body. And you're now in its mouth.
No.
And then it spits you out when it realizes you taste like an elf.
Oh, thank fucking Jesus.
Ow.
Oh.
Fuck. Ouch.
Oh, no, 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 no.
And that's what that one did.
Well, we found its mate. Ow.
All right, it is now over to Scraggly. Well, that was rude. So, yeah. Scraggly is going to run over to the downed one while it's downed because it is still prone. In fact, let's actually make sure it's properly prone. There we go. That thing is classified as prone properly. All right. And he is going to pull out that pickaxe that he had before. And he's going to mumble into it in his scraggly, dwarfy way. All right, now between you and me, this thing's got to get all hot, so go torch. And the pickaxe ignites, and he swings it into this down shark. And he hits it. And when it digs in, the shark is on fire.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
And
shark.
Yep, the shark that is groveling is now on fire.
It deserves it, okay?
Okay, so Derek is not okay with what just happened.
No. The boyfriends are coming to the rescue.
Yep, he's going to run over here, and he's going to grab Annis, and he's going to run up that tree.
Which one are you running up? Oh, okay. A quick question: is there
Oh my God, are you okay? Do you need help? I mean, oh God, oh no, that's not right. That is too much bone.
I've got potions. I'll be fine.
Yeah, so he's gonna grab you, run you up the tree, and he's gonna use what's left of his action to rummage through your bag and find a potion so that it's available for you on your turn. Which is now.
Yay. So, okay, so taking a potion is an action.
It's gonna be a bonus action because he's putting it in your hand.
Okay.
You don't have to use time getting it out.
I will start things off with the two. He would know which potion to look for, right? He wouldn't just grab a random potion. Okay.
No, he's spent enough time listening to you.
Okay, that could have been very funny.
It could have been hilarious, but no, he's in serious mode right now.
Greater healing. 44 plus 4. Okay.
Damn, nice.
So I regain 13 hit points.
Okay. I will mark that.
Do I change that or do you change it?
I'll do it.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
So that was your bonus. Would you like to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on Derek. What do I want to give him?
I mean, if you're thinking about like what he fights with, it would probably be Dex.
Dexterity? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do Cat's Grace. So, advantage on Dex check. Also, don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less.
I mean, that's helpful.
And I'll sort of get so that I am like in the tree so that he can then on his turn actually move away if he needs to.
Okay.
And would rummaging through my bag for another potion be like another action, or is that something I could just do?
You could just do it.
Okay.
It's
Cool.
just an object interaction thing. That's fine.
Yeah, I will prepare. I will grab another greater healing potion out just in case.
Okay.
And that's about all I can.
All right. So you hit him with Cat's Grace?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, do I need to actually like drag the effect over to him?
Does the potion have the effect on it?
Potion? No, it's.
Oh, it's the spell.
It's a spell, yeah.
Oh, then yeah, do that because I think there's a concentration on that.
Okay.
E.
Oh yeah, it is. That's true. Okay.
Just in case you get bonked.
What? Okay.
All right. Cool. Now it's Clover's turn. Clover was not prepared for land sharks today.
No.
That's not what I meant to do.
I know you're
It's
surprised.
There we go.
Good shock. Bad shock. All right, so he is not really looking to get too close to these things.
I'll say he's a small fella, isn't he?
Good, he has sense.
He's just gonna try to back over here, all nice and subtle. And from around the corner. He's gonna throw a rock at it. And when the rock hits it, it actually knocks a chunk out of it. Because
Holy
it's a special
shit.
rock. Roll the damage.
I want to know what kind of rock this is.
It's a cantrip.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, a chunk gets knocked right off of the one that just bit into Annis. From a super rock. And hey, it's Aiden's turn. Aiden is still hiding.
Hey. Yeah, and like the opposite trees, which isn't good. Let's see. Is there a ruler where I can measure distance on here?
Yes.
Where would that be?
If you right-click on the map, there's the pointers,
Oh, yes.
and you can draw an arrow, and it will tell you distance.
Okay. Okay, 25, 30, 30. Okay. So they are... Oh, okay, you are in 30.
I mean, you're 15 feet up, but yeah.
Okay. How do I get rid of it now?
You can delete it, or I can.
Do I just press...
Just when you go back to pointers, now there's remove pointers.
Oh. Fuck yeah. Okay. Is the 15 above going to be a problem? Do you need me to get lower?
What are you doing? Is 30 the range?
30 is the range.
Then yeah, you'd have to get a little bit lower just because he's short.
I think 30 is the range. One second, let me... yeah, 30 feet. They also have to be willing, but, that... Do they... I mean, like, I guess, is it... I want an emboldening bond / protective bond because it melds together. Do they kind of get, like... I guess the way to describe it is, like, a sensation of something, like, they've been bolstered, like, feel good.
Like, he'll be aware that something's happening.
Yeah, I just, like, because they have to be willing to accept it, but I'm, like, I don't know if they would know. Like, they don't know exactly what it is, but it's just kind of like, I feel good.
I mean, yeah, you can go for it. You can try.
Okay, so
This guy seems to be pretty good with the flow.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sneak. That way, I mean, they seem pretty busy anyways fighting the sharks, but I don't want him to be seen.
Okay.
And that'd be the bonus action, right? To, like, be able to roll the sneak.
But yeah, you could just roll stealth to see how stealthily you do this stuff.
11. You're fighting
You may
sharks.
now try.
Okay, I'm also gonna take him a roundabout way, because again, he's just like me. I gotta get the pointer, fuck. Pointer. I have so much movement. Alright, let's see. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. I want to get him into that next tree, pretty much. So, like, 30 to there, and then... Ah, shit. Move. And then... It'd be... Yeah, so that would put him up in the next tree if he goes a roundabout. Oh! I closed the map. I pressed the wrong button. How do I...
There you
go. Thank you. That should not be right next to the pointers.
I mean, you know.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna roundabout here and then make his way over here. And he's going to Embolden Bond on Clover, Derek, and then Annis. Or no, Clover, himself, and Derek, because he's got to be able to have... No, yeah. Yeah, I'll do Annis, so it'll be the 3 of them. And then you all will get... For the next 10 minutes, you will have a D4 to add to your attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. And it's once per turn. And then if someone in your bond is about to take damage, a second bonded creature within 30 feet can use its reaction to teleport to an unoccupied space within 5 feet. So the first creature, and then the second creature takes all the damage instead. And yeah, I don't know if they'll actually know that, but I figured,
right.
You know, Derek's protection of Annis.
So the 3 of them that are not you are the ones that are included?
I'm gonna... Actually, I'll do it... Yeah, I'm gonna do it Clover, Derek, and Aiden, so he can protect Derek if he needs to, because they're not gonna know that can be featured.
Yeah, they're not really familiar with how this works.
Yeah.
Okay. It gives you the ability to jump in the way for them then. And also, while they attack stuff, they'll get a bonus.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because
All right.
Yeah, that should be my turn.
Okay. They're not on the list because they are essentially extras. But these 2 guys are going to back up, and they're going to start chucking some arrows. And they're actually going to hit.
Hell yeah.
All right, so 18 damage to the one that bit Annis.
Holy shit.
Cool. All right, and new round. Who dis? All right. So seeing as the dog piling is on the one that's not lying there on fire, yeah, Sariel's gonna see if she can be a proper ranger. And Hunter's Mark.
Ooh.
And then just going to take a shot. And attack. Okay, so this time around when she lines up her shot on this one, which is currently distracted, she sinks a shot actually in one of its eyes.
Ooh.
And it's gonna hurt a
That's
lot.
hot.
Okay, that's a weird response, but
Not me, not the character. Just
Yeah.
me being a weirdo.
yeah, so she just got it dead in the eye, and it is bleeding all over the place.
Hey.
She's gonna do it again.
Violence.
And the second one misses, alas.
Oh no.
But it is not in a great place.
I mean, shit, it's got one less eye.
Yeah. And it's Hemlock's
It's
turn.
not on the combat tracker at all.
Who isn't?
The
Second one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hidden. Sorry, there it is.
Hey.
It was still hidden from when it was sneaking up on Annis.
Rude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hemlock.
Hemlock
Fly
is
over to this tree.
doing what Hemlock
And
did.
gonna try Haunting Melody again.
Okay, gonna try it on this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be unidentified creature too.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll rename them for you.
Right shark, left shark.
Yep.
It failed, so
Like a true left shark. Okay. You may apply effects accordingly.
okay. I've got 2 incapacitated for some reason. I guess I only do 1.
I may have programmed that in wrong.
Okay.
Left shark.
Well,
Okay.
Left Shark is charmed and incapacitated now.
As long as it
Or
hears the song.
Incapacitated while charmed.
Yep.
Whenever the target takes damage from a source other than an Assoy, it can repeat the saving throw. It can repeat the saving throw at each turns. Yeah, but it's incapacitated.
Nice. Good job, Bird.
Yep, and that's about all
Yep.
we can do.
Okay, so while flying around with Penelope, Johnny's gonna go directly over the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to aim down at it, and she is going to Eldritch Blast at it because it seemed fun.
Hell yeah.
All right, that's a crit.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
At least it looked like it was a 20. I've got so many things open, it's hard to tell.
Oh.
Oh, it dropped the 20 because it's prone. So no, we're not going to honor that. It's a 20. She's directly over it. Still, she would have hit it without that too, so that's nice. All right, yeah, so
Yay.
she's gonna do something fun. So she's got a warlock thing that she got back recently, and that warlock thing means that when she hits something with Eldritch Blast, it gets pulled 10 feet towards her.
Oh, geez.
So she tugs it up in the air and drops it.
Holy shit.
And that is the suffering that is Right Shark. It is now still prone.
Sweet.
Life is not easy for the shark people.
No.
And then, since she has a little movement left, she's going to no longer be directly over it.
Good plan.
Yeah. And Penelope time.
Okay, quick question.
Mhm.
Because she's carrying me, like, do I still get movement of any sort?
Not really. You'd have to ask
Okay.
her.
Okay. But would
In
that
the weird
count
way
as...
that D&D rules work, you're technically, she is your mount right now. But she is moving for 2.
See.
Okay. Dang it, Ruby. Because she wants to go over and see if, well, hold on. Did Annis already cure herself? She did.
She did, yeah.
Oh. Okay, yeah, screw it. She's just gonna Eldritch Blast the thing again.
That's a spirit.
Take that, Right Shark. Oh, damn it.
They're the same.
Take that, Right Shark.
I mean, you still hit it.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah, so you're Lisa Franking the hell out of this animal. It is still on fire, by the way.
Oh, fun.
You gonna hit with your second blast?
Oh shit. Oh shit. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Ah. Hold, please. It's respectable.
Yeah.
That's still a lot of damage.
Yep. Like, for the future reference, you have to roll the attack separately, but since you just rolled 2 dice, like, it hit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we know it's fine. But yeah, Zappity's out.
Yeah. I think is Mantle of Majesty still active?
I believe so.
It only lasts a minute.
That means you have 10 turns.
Oh.
Yeah, each round is 6 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's your payoff for sticking with Bard that long.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, shit. I thought it was done, so I'm gonna pull up my list again because I can't pull it up in Fantasy Grounds for some reason. Where is it? Because I'm
Are you
gonna
looking
use
for
it
your
again.
commands?
Except, yeah, I'm gonna use it on the other one. Yeah, I couldn't. It wouldn't pull up on the thing.
Approach, drop, flee, grovel, halt.
Yeah, I don't like any of these. Okay, well, maybe halt. Yeah, I'm gonna do command it to halt. Or left shark.
Okay. Left shark is already charmed, so it listens.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Yeah, so
technically
now
it's
it
not
can't
charmed
move.
by you, but I'm letting it count due to the circumstances.
Yeah, so it can't move and it can't take any actions during its turn.
Yep. And when someone
Yay,
hits it,
and
it'll have to go through multiple levels of trying to get through it because multiple effects are on it.
yep. All right,
All
done.
right, so Right Shark is finally able to get up. Rotate Right Shark. There it is. And it is no longer prone and incapacitated. And it's going to... Okay, so it's going to jump at you and Johnny.
Oh no.
Let's see how far
Rude.
it can jump.
Oh, just a heads up, I have about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to go jumping. Which means Johnny needs to make a save.
Ooh.
Which she does.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
Shark leaps up at her and you, and she does a bit of midair olay. And so it goes up, misses, and lands on the dwarf.
Oh no.
Which means now it's attacking the dwarf. Does the dwarf get a save? I know you're surprised that land shark attacks are not something I've memorized.
I'm shocked and appalled.
Yeah? Must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw? Why is strength an option?
Oh.
Whatever, dwarf.
It's just very strong.
Okay. Ooh, them's the one.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm gonna get squished by this here shark, man.
Oh no.
And lands on him.
That's a concern.
Oh no.
Good news, he kept concentration on his fire thing. Also, it just dove into him and bites into him and then spits him out because it tastes just does not like the taste of dwarfs. Also, he's holding a flaming pickaxe.
Fucked up.
Oh my
It's his
God.
leggy. Like,
Left shark is charmed.
Good for him.
Left shark is gonna try to stop being charmed. Left shark fails. Moving on. Good job, left shark.
Yeah, left shark.
All right. Revenge. All right. He is going to absolutely get to swinging with this flaming pickaxe. And he misses the first one. Oh, it's because he's prone. All right. Ignore this pile. It's not letting me let go of the dice. That's nothing. He's going to get up. Whoop. And he's going to get to swinging. Second one hits. More fire, more. Yeah, so he gets to swinging with his flaming pickaxe. The first one goes wide as he's crawling up to his legs. Second one he brings down on the side of it, and it burns.
Question, Rumi.
Yeah.
About how far away from you from where you're staying?
Like 12, 15 minutes.
So could this be like we go on a short break and then pick back up when you get back there? Because I know you need to.
That could work. It still gives me 30 minutes to play with you if you want to do that.
Wait, what time do you have to go, Theo?
30. That's 30 marker.
At 10:30? I'd like maybe
Yeah.
that might work. I
was like, it's up to you.
I don't know.
We
Like,
can also just pause if you like.
Yeah.
We don't have to finish beating up these sharks.
Yeah.
See, I'm just worried that I might not get back in time because I'm afraid that like if we pause, take a break, and then resume, then Theo's gonna have to leave like right after I get back.
Like we could just pause it at this and then pick up with the end of the fight and the rest of the stuff later. Like the game's not gonna forget where we are in the fight.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because like realistically, you've been tearing into these things and they're taking damage. They're just chonky.
All right, hold on. Let's continue. I'm gonna message the person who's giving me a ride.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Well, Derek is gonna jump into fight. All right, Derek's gonna hop out of the tree.
Yeah.
Run on over.
You get up all close and personal and stuff.
And he's gonna start punching a shark.
Fuck yeah.
I never thought I'd get a chance to do this, but I'm kind of glad I get to do this. Also, you guys hurt my girlfriend. So, violence. So much violence. And he's gonna start inflicting violence.
And he has better violence, by the way. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah. What I'm learning is that his character sheet with all of these things, because I recently changed him into an NPC. Means it's. I showed you the picture of like all the millions of things he has.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say he's got advantage and a plus D, like a D4 on him.
Yeah.
He gonna be smacking.
Where is your attack, buddy? And all this nonsense. Did your NPC body lose its punching somehow? Because that's kind of your job. I think his sheet actually ate his ability to hit people.
Uh-oh.
That's anticlimactic.
Wait, what?
Like in that giant pile of things, I can't actually find the attack button because he has all these other things going on. Where did punch go? We're just gonna roll it manual. Okay. Program him in.
Okay, so good news. I can stay a little longer. So.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah, I just they're also doing basically they're doing a production meeting next door.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, oh God, they're gonna end it at 10 and we have to leave at 10. And then she's like, yeah, no, we're still going. I don't know how long we're going. So you take as long as you need. You will
Aw.
probably finish before we will.
Oh, wow.
That look,
Production
that tends
meeting.
to be how those meetings go.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They started at 9:30.
Oh shit, actually, you do remind me. I need to swing over really quick. I'm gonna mute for just a moment.
Okay, so yeah, now that I've manually rolled all of that stuff. So he ran over and he went full fist of the North Star on the shark.
Oh my God.
Like he ran up to it and was the full what nonsense because he hit it 4 times. And his
Left
punches
shark or
were
left shark?
super hard, and he's attacking right shark because he knows left shark is charmed,
Okay.
and right shark is taking a lot of damage. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so he beats right shark within, let's say, exactly 1 inch of its life. Specifically on a scale of 1 to its max HP, it has 1 inch of life left. And it's Anis's turn.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Derek just went anime on that shark.
Oh shit, that's my boy.
Oh, wait, that's Hemlock. Okay.
At this point, Hemlock could kill that shark.
And he will no.
He
Aw.
should.
So the one is charmed and incapacitated. The other one is basically dead. Okay.
It is on death's door.
Gonna call lightning.
And we will usher it there.
Okay, so
You bringing up the storm?
it's concentration, but so is the other thing I cast.
It'll overwrite the ability bonus, but
Okay. But Derek's already pretty much beaten the one within an each. Cool.
yeah, he absolutely
Oh,
took advantage of all the advantage that he got on that. So,
Yeah.
but you're bringing the storm?
Yeah. Creature within. Oh wait. I can't control who it hits and who it doesn't. So maybe.
I thought you could.
It just says, each creature within 5 feet of the point that I pick has to make a dex saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, but this thing is 10 by 10. You just pick it.
Oh, that's true.
Ah.
All right, yeah, I will do that.
It's raining.
Yeah, like the sky goes dark, specifically right over.
Yep.
That's so fucking cool.
And then, I'm bad track. Okay, I am in fact attacking left shark because it bit me. How dare it?
It's fair.
Okay. I guess I hit pass? Drag it? Okay. That made it do something.
Looks like you got it.
Did it save or?
It succeeded on its save.
Okay.
So it'll take, I guess, half.
Yeah.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah, let me look. Creature takes 3d10 lightning damage on the failed save, or half as much. Okay. Successful. Now I click damage. Get over. Okay.
That's still fucking chunky.
Took some damage.
Yeah, it did.
And now
Half
it
of
can make another roll to try and break out of Hemlock's charm.
All right, and that's on left shark.
Yeah.
It does not.
Yeah.
I know you're surprised that a land shark has a low wisdom score.
What?
Crazy.
Never would have guessed.
But yep, you just shocked him.
Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus action.
That's shocking.
So much crime.
This is probably...
All right.
Nope, that's a...
Is Annis doing anything else?
Probably not.
Okay. Clover's gonna throw a rock at the one that has 1 HP and hope for the best.
Yeah, and don't forget his bonus.
He's got the extra D4, right?
Yep. I was very nervous because he was human and he might be extra tasty to them, so I was just like... Well, that and also just he looks small and helpless.
I want you to know that the extra D4 mattered.
Oh.
So he is pelted with a rock. So this rock soars right between the dwarf and the monk and square into the thing's remaining eye.
Fuck yeah.
And now it's dead.
Yay.
Take that, right shark.
Yeah.
Only his left shark.
So it is a dead. And there's that. So rock was successfully thrown. Clover steals the kill.
Damn it.
Aiden's turn.
Let me see.
For context for you,
Yeah.
the left shark is currently looking somehow still vibing with this music as it's getting shocked by lightning and lying around on its back.
I'm trying to figure out what he would do because he doesn't want to give away his position. I want to say something subtle. Could I look for the kid first in the trees?
You're looking in the trees?
Like I'm in the
like
tree.
from the trees? Yeah, you can do a perception
from this
look.
new vantage point. Yeah.
Although I'll warn you, it's harder to see now that it's raining.
Fuck, you're right. It is raining. But I have a D4.
You do. So you can do a perception with disadvantage to look through the rain.
Oh, fucking hell. Disadvantage. I'll roll a D4 in just a second.
That's still not bad.
So 18?
Okay, so looking around from up there,
Not bad at all.
it's not close, but you think you see some blonde hair also up a tree to the south.
Oh. Oh god. So below where I'm at.
Yep.
How far away does the distance look?
Let me...
Like, is it within my running distance?
Where it is there.
Hold on a second. Pointers. An arrow. Oh, that's nothing. That's just a double movement.
Yep. Now, yeah, you could do that. I mean, it would just be a double movement to get there. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get back, but yeah.
It's like 5 feet over my normal movement, which sucks, but I'll take it. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead since he spotted her. He's just gonna swing on out there and double movement into the tree with her and be like, hey, it's all good. You're safe.
Are you a horsey?
Yes. I'm a very nice horsey, and we're going to take care of you. And we're going to bring you back to safety. My friends are taking care of the problem. Just climb onto my back. And he'll, like, take his sarong when she does, if she does climb on, and he wants to gently kind of corral her onto his back. And then he'll take the other side of the Sarang and wrap her in so she doesn't fall off. So he's got like children on either side of him. He is now unofficially in a like he's ultimate nanny now. He's
This
like,
child is having a weird day.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got her. He'll be in there. Oh, baby.
Aww.
That is his turn. Yeah, because I don't think he can do anything else. Yeah.
Okay. You have secured the child.
I've got 2
We are
children.
now all on a list.
Oh no.
Okay, and now that we're at the end of initiative, those 2 guys are going to continue to pew arrows because they don't understand how this charming bird works. And one of them hits. Okay, so the 2 elves back there, they both shoot arrows at it again. One of them goes wide and sticks to the tree, like 8 feet under Annis. The other hits it, and it seems to snap out of it.
Ugh.
It does not look happy.
Oh no.
Now it has to roll for Penelope's charm.
What?
Didn't you get that one? No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
ended up not doing it. You're right. That was the
No,
other
wait,
one.
I did. No, I told it to halt.
You did, yeah. And so the halt still holds.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I knew it had 2 checks. I just had to remember which command it had.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, it's not looking great either. And we are now back to the top. And now we're going to try to shoot it again. But it's incapacitated, so this might not work great. Are you lagging? Well, no of all the dice roll at once.
Oh no.
If you need to turn off the rain effect.
Yeah, it served its purpose. We know what's happening.
Yeah.
At some random moment later, it's going to dump a whole bunch of d20s at once, and it's going to be really funny.
You'll never see the D20s again. I ate them.
No.
I was hungry.
No.
Damn, it's really delayed.
Is it okay? Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck. Okay, they finished the meeting. Fuck.
Okay.
I think it's safe to say that this is resolved. You're surrounding it. It's doomed. It's probably the safest pausing point in general, so you don't have to worry about jumping back in. We could just pick up from here later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's surrounded. You guys are curb stomping this land monstrosity.
That's right.
So, cool.
Yeah, that's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
You successfully saved a child and fought land sharks.
Yay.
With the
Right,
help of
not
your new
telling-
friends.
Dip, but
Yeah.
I'll message you guys in the car or something. But
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Woo.
Yeah.
This map has a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll just pick up from there later.
Sounds good to me.
Good
Sounds
pausing point. I appreciate that unintentionally it looks like there's a weird yin-yang of sharks around Derek.
It's beautiful.
It's what he would have wanted.
Is the one still floating?
Floating?
Wasn't it floating in the air? The dead one?
Oh, no, it wasn't floating. What happened was it was tugged up in the air once and fell face down, and then it jumped up to try to get them, and it landed on the dwarf and then spit out the dwarf.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, the fun interaction with the Eldritch Blast that makes it pull it 10 feet towards you is when you're above it. It pulls it the necessary 10 feet to make it fall prone. Because of the weird rules of D&D. So you kind of yo-yo a creature. But yeah, so we successfully violenced, and we can pick up there later. So thank you, everyone, for this adventure of making new friends and fighting sharks.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Hurrah!
Good night, Internet.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Good night.
Good night.